a crash, count on our experienced attorneys to seek full justice and all the money your case is worth.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Orlando.
Surf's Up Columbus Day weekend, Saturday, October 11th through Monday, October 13th. Visit the Space Coast in Cocoa Beach and support the National Kidney Foundation's 40th Annual Surf Fest, featuring hundreds of competitive surfers in pro and amateur divisions, live entertainment, and fun for the entire family. Spectators are free, so don't miss out on the fun in the sun at the Westgate Pier. Plus, join us for the Taste of Brevard and silent auction on Sunday, October 12th from 6 to 9 p.m. For more information, visit nkfsurf.com. That's nkfsurf.com.
Thank you for calling Spectrum. My name is Angie, and I'm in Orlando, Florida. How can I help you today?
Great. You're still there. It must be like 3 a.m.
Oh, we're always here 24/7. What can I do for you?
I know it's late, but I wanted to ask you about the best place to set up my router.
It's never too late. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Only Spectrum has 24/7, 100% U.S.-based customer support. It's only everything. Spectrum fiber-powered internet. It's the fastest and most reliable internet. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more.
Riding a Harley-Davidson motorcycle for the first time is something that's hard to describe. Whether it's the first ride that day or the first ride ever, you and your ride have become one. So head to Space Coast and with zero down and choose 0.99 for 36 months or 5.99 for 60 months. Find your freedom at 866-826-9072 or at spacecoastharley.com.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You could have the best outfit, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like the food you just ate, that's all people remember. Most gums and mints just cover it up. It's like spring perfume on dirty laundry. Zellman's Minty Mouth is different. It's the functional breath freshener that you swallow. Clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
GMC Sierra trucks in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
We made it. Good Friday afternoon. Hope you're having a wonderful end of the work and school week. Thank you so much for joining us on the Jim Colbert Show. Jim will be back on Monday after taking the week off to celebrate his wedding anniversary with his beautiful wife in his place. You've got myself, Deb Roberts, our executive producer, the captain keeping this ship afloat, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
And ending a week of special guest co-host with a special guest co-host indeed. Put your hands together for Brian Grimes from Johnny's house.
Hey! Well, hello there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, well, it's been a day for some of us already, but thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, no, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's always a good time.
Yeah, well, we had your cohort, Ray. She came in on Wednesday.
Yeah, I caught some of it.
Did you catch some of that? Yeah. I like it when she can just, turn it on.
Yeah, you never really know what she's going to say.
You really don't. Yeah. That's part of the joy.
Right.
That is part of the joy. But thank you again, because you guys are the morning show, and you get up because you do a lot of stations. So your workday starts, I believe I remember, at 1:30 a.m.?
So usually I get here by 2:30, but today was 1:45.
Ooh, early.
We had some extra stuff to do, and then we were on our cruise last week, so my work just piled up. You don't take days off. You just do the work at a different time.
Well, we know about that punishment.
Right. So the work was piled up. I still have 2 more out of market shows to do, but they're not due do till tomorrow, so we'll get to them tomorrow.
I was going to say, you're not staying after this show to do those shows.
No, I mean, it's not like it's hard work, but it's work, and I've done 6 today.
Okay.
So that's enough.
Oh, dear. Well, that's a lot of work. You know who else has had a lot of work today?
Who's that?
You, Jack, because Jack got to work and then had to go back home and then got back to work.
Yes.
For one of the things that makes every person listening will go, oh, dude.
And this is over the 28 years I've been here. It's been a sliding scale on the importance factor of your phone.
Right.
Yeah. And at one point, I'm like, when will your phone be more important than your wallet? If you find out I left my wallet at home, and you think, can I get through the day? Or I left my phone at home. We have definitely gone beyond the point where the phone is much more important than your wallet.
Because a lot of times it is your wallet.
For me, it is.
It is for me as well.
Yeah. And in this building, you have to have it.
To get in the door.
To get in.
Now.
Oh, this is how my day started.
So
Brian.
Deb let me in the building today.
After I laughed, because
she sees me in the lobby just sitting there and she starts laughing. I'm like, oh, you better stop laughing.
As soon as I saw that look, I stopped laughing.
I'm not having a good day.
Yeah, but to see, because you don't see Jack Bradshaw standing around and not doing anything for any measurable amount of time.
Right, what are you wasting your time for?
He's always going somewhere, doing something, meeting someone. So to see him kind of standing there looking like a listener.
But
did you win a prize or something?
Exactly. I checked in at the iPad. I'm like, I checked in.
Who did you send the email to?
I sent it like I'm here to pick up a prize because I figure it would go to more people. No one came.
What'd you win?
An extra 5 minutes in the red room.
Yeah.
So I let Jack in, and then he's doing his best to try and figure out, okay, how much of my workday can I really get done without having to go back home and get the phone? And
because right now I'm about to find out, because this is the portion when I'm I come in after, the news junkie. They leave the studio. Sabrina today was Pinkman. He left. So now I will set up all the windows and using the programs I use. And now I'm about to find out what I take for granted when you get that double verification. And you go to your phone and you have to click approve or enter on your phone. So even with an Apple Watch, if your phone is not with it's not connected. So I put my phone in. I have my phone now, but I put it in airplane mode. I want to go through the day.
Jack, you're living on the edge, friend.
Really?
Living on the edge.
Well, in an emergency, I'm okay. But already, once I got my phone, we had a message from Fayez, who's the restaurant critic. We're talking to Fayez today at 4.
Right.
He texted to me and Jimmy. And, Jimmy's not going to respond. Jimmy doesn't respond if he wasn't out of the country.
Exactly. He's being bounced around on a big boat somewhere in the Caribbean.
Yeah. So I already used my phone.
Great choice.
To let him know that and to
let me know.
Yeah. So, but then I turned it off and it's like, okay, let's see what happens.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you're texting me on my personal phone, I'm not getting it.
Well, it's funny because it was a little bit before 2:00 and Jack comes in and he's like, all right, let's talk about the show, because I got to figure out if I got to go home and get this phone in the next 3 minutes. And I said, Jack, you're going to want your phone. Of course I'm going to want my phone.
Right, yeah.
I said, Jack, if we have a problem and we need to get a hold of the engineers.
It didn't even occur to me. Yeah.
We are, what paddle and up what creek.
Yeah.
So, but what's interesting is, Jack, how far away do you live away from the station?
It's 20 minutes.
20 minutes each way.
Yeah, my concern was also doing it at an off time. I'm never traveling, between 2 and 3, so I didn't know if the traffic picks up, especially on a Friday.
Right, yeah.
But I was able to. I caught good lights, and I made it home and back in 45.
You did look out of sorts when you came over to tell me.
Oh, buddy.
I just sit out there and outside the studio when I'm filling in and just mess around on my computer. And Jack walked up and he looked like he was like out of breath. Like I was like, I didn't want to say anything, but then he told me why. I'm like, okay.
Right, exactly. Have you ever done that?
I did.
Left your phone at home?
Phone, I've only done it once. I had to turn around, obviously, and go get it. On Wednesday, the first day back from the cruise, I left my backpack, which had both my laptops in it. And one of my laptops I used to run our video in our studio in the morning. And
Where'd you leave it?
At home.
Oh, okay, not on the ship.
No.
Okay.
That would have been a long trip back.
Yeah, it would.
I was actually getting it, but I live in Winter Garden.
Oh, no.
It's quite a drive, but it was at 2 a.m.
Right.
But I was getting off of I-4, got around the corner of the exit onto Maitland, and I'm like, I don't have my backpack. And so I was like, what do I do? I didn't even get off the exit, just kept driving, did a loop, went back and got it, came back. It was just an hour waste.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I couldn't work without it, and I had to make the same decision. Do I give it a shot? Do I not give it a shot? But I use it for everything, and they were both in the same backpack. I have two laptops for
thank
work,
goodness for that. Well, I think that makes kind of a good Twitter question of the day, don't you think? Or not Twitter.
Yeah, our question of the day. We'll do it
Sorry,
in our
it's
YouTube
Friday.
chat.
Hang in there.
What can you get through the day without your phone?
Would you, or would you turn back no matter the distance if you forgot your phone at home? See,
yeah, there you go.
I think Winter Garden. It may be the same distance as Mount Dora.
Yeah, I mean it's about that time of day. It's about 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes, pretty much door to door.
Right. Yeah. So
I already hit a wall. I hit a wall. Yeah,
you can't get through?
I can't get through. Yeah, because it wants to either text my phone, call my phone, or call my office phone.
Right.
And our office phone, it goes through, it goes to voicemail automatically, and it won't give me a code that way.
See, I don't think I would be able to get through the day because you can't access to even get in the building without your phone.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to open your email.
Can't log in, yeah.
You can't log into your email without the phone. So you'd basically, if you got here with your phone, you wouldn't be able to leave the room.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
and if you did, you'd be locked out.
Exactly. We've had many. Many
downstairs.
People checking in on the iPad saying, "Hey, I'm here to pick up a prize.
Anyone,
please help me, help me." But I can't think. I was going to say, I don't think I would roll back to go get it. I guess it would depend on how close it was to showtime.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be here at 1:30. I would hate the thought of not getting here till 2:30 and then having all of the news and stuff to get ready for.
Yeah, see, that's the good thing. Well, one of the reasons I build in so much extra time in the morning, if something goes sideways, like I get here a full 3 hours before our show hits the air.
Right.
So if anything, I just ruin my free time that I'm using to do other work.
Right, exactly.
So whatever.
It gets it done, right?
Right. So I mean, for me, it's just inconvenience, but I have plenty of time to do it.
Well, I have to say kudos to you for being able to work 3 hours before your show starts because that would be difficult, keeping your energy up in time for that 6 a.m. start, right?
Yeah, I'm doing other radio shows, so I just I could keep on going.
All right. It's just like, you're just
every day's a telethon for
You're
me.
just another dozen.
Texter says they were at the airport. They parked in the North Economy lot, taking off an hour and a half, standing at TSA line, realized they left the phone in the vehicle.
Oh.
What's on your phone? Your boarding pass.
Oh,
Going away for 4
no.
days. They had to go back, take the bus back. And it's, nothing adding like a lot of stress to a trip. Oof.
And hoping you get back in time for your flight.
Yeah. People say they need their phone to clock in at work. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how they do it here. It's not us because they don't care about us, but like our
Oh, no. You've never heard Jim Colbert threaten you with the little beeper thing at the door.
Our sales team, they won't let you let them in because they have to use their phone so they get
Really?
logged as being here that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to hold the door for a salesperson. They'll say no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they need that little scanner to scan their
They're
phone.
like, don't
to show
take-
they checked in.
Exactly. I got to be back at home for the show in about an hour. Come on, don't let me in. Don't let me in.
Texter says they left their phone in the Jersey Mike's bathroom today. They went back 30 minutes later and it was still there.
Oh, that's cool.
That was Ben. He was happy. Speaking of Jersey Mike, sponsoring one of our sponsors for our Bucks bus this Sunday. What up, Jersey Mike?
Brian, you got to try and get tickets to that next time. Jack, I was going to say a lot fuzzy.
Yeah.
But he, along with Ray Trendley from TK Law, they're going to be joining 20 other listeners.
Angel,
that's right.
Yeah, there's 20 of us. We're going to see the Bucks take on the Eagles.
Nice.
Oh.
Man, I totally would have been down for that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you how you can win tickets next time.
Please
It's
let me
amazing
know.
how many people today, hey, man, you got another ticket. I could have given away another 20, 30 tickets.
Easy.
So many people are reaching out. Hey, I just need one. I'm like, I don't have any.
I know, but the texting service yesterday was like, oh, don't read it. It's going to make you sad. But there just aren't any more available.
Yeah.
If we had them, we would give them. So it is Friday, so we're going to have a lot of fun on this day. You know, Jack already mentioned that we're going to be talking to Orlando Weekly's restaurant critic, Fayez Kara. Are you excited about H-Mart opening?
I saw it yesterday, and I was like, what is going on? I didn't think it was such a big deal.
Oh, it has been. It's been like people have been on Pints. It's like a Buc-ee's opening.
Yes. The line was like literally a mile long yesterday.
Yeah, there's even this Instagram reel, this guy that I follow, and he even mentioned, oh, you got this at H-Mart? And I was like, all right, here we go.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either. But yeah, over the last few weeks, there's been so much excitement building up about that. Fayez is going to talk about that as well. We're going to do Sink or Sail. Captain Jack from Captain's Log Radio on Sunday mornings is going to have a fine musical choice for you all to judge on today.
Yeah, and that's Brian is extremely well versed in the world of yacht rock. Because,
really?
Yes, he's also dipped his toe into those waters as far as he hosted a yacht rock show as well.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, for a couple of years over on Magic 107.7. Yeah.
Okay,
it's a passion of love because they don't pay us to do the extra stuff.
No, it's just for fun.
Yeah, exactly. We're paid in lots of love. Jimmy's going to recommend a great cigar. We're going to have trivia with Brad, and then later on, we're actually going to have the fruit of your loins, Brian.
Oh yes. I was like, wait a second. What are my loins doing here? But yes.
Yes, Jaden will be in for his 8-bit update.
Yes.
And then I'm going to have a little bone to pick with you when he's here.
Oh, really?
And for those who don't know, Jaden, he hosts our video game segment every Friday, is the son of Brian.
Yes.
So,
Awesome kid. I mean, just a hustler.
He's all right.
He for a 20-year-old, he's everything you want in a worker. He's we can say nice things about him now. When he's here, we'll give him a hard time.
Good.
Exactly.
I never want him to think he's doing good enough.
Yeah.
Got to keep him grinding.
Too young yet, right?
Yeah.
To think you've got it down yet. Because, I mean, hell, we're still figuring out if we're doing enough.
Right.
And you're doing 30 shows.
Right.
That says a lot. All right, excuse me. What we're going to do right now is take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do some JCS news. We're going to cover an Amber Alert for a missing teen is canceled. A Seminole County woman sues Universal Orlando for injuries she suffered on a ride. And Merriam-Webster is adding how many new words, you guys?
5,000.
There you go.
5,000?
5,000
What?
New words.
I can't learn that. Wordle took me forever today. Damn it. I can't handle 5,000 new words.
Some of the ones I saw on the list you would never use anyway.
Exactly.
It took me 6 guesses to get Wordle. I can't handle more words.
Well, we're going to talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News. So keep it here on The Jim Colbert Show. Real Radio 104.1.
You text us at 77031 and we say it on the air. Sometimes. We might even give you credit. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
There's a crash blocking the left lane on the express lanes of I-4 westbound at Florida's Turnpike. Look out for a crash on Good Homes Road at State Road 408, getting cleared up there on the Turnpike northbound before US 192. There's some slowdowns starting to form. The roadways are getting busy this afternoon, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Festival 2025 from New York City at Central Park's Great Lawn. Live performances from Shakira, Cardi B, Tyla, Ira Starr, Mariah the Scientist, Camilo, and many more. All hosted by Hugh Jackman. Join the movement changing the world at globalcitizenfestival.com. Tomorrow, hear the entire festival live all day on the free iHeart app's Global Citizen Radio and on Hit Nation at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Thinking about selling your home? Well, hold on to your packing tape. The Nickley Group can sell houses faster than you can find that one missing sock. Get a guaranteed cash offer on your home from the Nickley Group today. Visit thenickley.com.
Call Nickley.
The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
Sunnyside drains.
My shower's clogged. I think it needs to be snaked.
A snake? Where?
No, a plumbing snake.
Is it near me?
I should have called Frank Gay.
I'm hiding under the desk for safety.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
For clogged drains in your home, trust our highly trained techs who aren't afraid of a little snake. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Is your AC working overtime? Your roof might be the reason. Upgrade now. Get 15% off and lower your energy bills. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Visit EustaceRoofing.com for a free estimate. That's EustaceRoofing.com.
What do your ex and traffic have in common? Both can hold you back. At TK Law, we help you move forward with confidence and a plan for your future. TK Law, one firm for life.com.
Virginia's equestrian spirit soars higher than the fences you jump and runs deeper than the trails you ride. Find your perfect rhythm at premier venues where world-class competition unfolds against beautiful vistas. Celebrate our state's rich legacy of champions and join a community that shares your passion. Come ride in Virginia, a place with unbridled possibilities. Learn more at unbridledvirginia.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced. Expires 10/7/25.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
I'm Rebecca. I was injured in a car accident and hired one of the big TV law firms. They sent me to an injury clinic that I felt just wanted to make money off me. I needed an attorney and doctors who cared about me. I called attorney Glenn Klausman, and he helped me get the best doctors who really helped me. I was extremely pleased with my settlement. He also got me $10,000 for vet bills for my dog that was injured in the accident, and he did that for free. Call attorney Glenn Klausman at 407-917-1718. Glenn Klausman, office, Winter Park.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft. If that happens, LifeLock gives you the U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims. Your agent handles it all. In fact, they're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide.
based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Get ready to crank it up. Oktoberfest is taking over Orlando Harley-Davidson October 16th through the 19th. 4 days of nonstop action, daily entertainment, live music, and kicking it off with a free hog roast. You can cool off at the Bikini Bike Wash, vendors throughout the parking lot, and roll into the largest new and pre-owned inventory in the state of Florida. The music's loud, the food is hot, the drinks are cold, and the throttle is wide open. Get all the details at OrlandoHarley.com. We'll see you at Hogtoberfest 2025, October 16th through the 19th, right off I-4. We're ready. Are you?
Visit Cocoa Beach on the Space Coast this Columbus Day weekend and support the National Kidney Foundation's 40th annual Surf Fest, featuring hundreds of competitive surfers in pro and amateur divisions, live entertainment, and fun for the entire family. For more information, visit nkfsurf.com.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Discover the new Buick SUVs in stock now at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What I do, Colbert crew?
Do it.
You know who?
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite teabag, your little Willis of Duval. And, crud, I forgot what today was. Today is Beard Lumberjack Day. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I eat my lunch, I work all day. I also like to wear a bra. But see you all tomorrow at Suds, Pups, and Pints. Have a good show.
It's a little Monty Python reference for you, Deb.
Okay.
Yes.
Holy Grail?
Not the Lumberjack song. I don't think that was in Holy Grail. Might be Life of Brian. I'm not sure on that, but...
You know what? I bet you tomorrow Teabag's going to let us know.
Yeah, he will be at Suds, Pups, and Pints, and everyone is invited to join us from 3 to 6 tomorrow, Sunset Park in Mount Dora.
Especially those who want to take part in the Jim Colbert lookalike contest. Got a sweet, sweet prize for you. Jack and his chicken in the studio today, kids. It's definitely a Friday vibe.
I got a rubber chicken, baby.
That's all I'm going to say, Brian, because... I like our license.
Yeah, no.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Jim will be back on Monday. You've got myself, Jack, our special guest co-host today, Brian Grimes. Thank you, Brian. Johnny's House from XL 106.7.
Of course, I always enjoy the invite.
Yeah, we enjoy having you here. Always a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and do some JCS news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Brought to you by that mortgage guy, Dom. Give him a listen tomorrow morning when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. All right, finally, some good news. An Amber Alert for a teen missing out of Marion County has been canceled. 17-year-old Caden Spate was declared missing last evening. You may have got the alert on your phone like about 7:45 or so. FDLE says he was last seen along Southwest Highway 484 in Denellen. Initially, a spokesperson for the Marion County Sheriff's Office says the Amber Alert was related to a shooting investigation. Spate's car, we were told, had been found in the area and that he was possibly in the company of 4 unknown Hispanic men. That wasn't the case, however. He was found safe in Williston after apparently riding off on his bike with a tent.
Oh. Because I heard the story, because usually you get an Amber Alert and you're like, okay, missing kid, that's a bad thing.
That's
but then,
a very bad
the
thing.
The story went sideways. They were talking about, someone being shot and a phone being broken in half. And I was like, wow, this turned sideways quick. This will be a movie.
It would be a movie. And I remember, every time they showed his picture, I was like, oh, he looks like such a sweet young man. I hope they find him safe and find him soon. And it turns out he was on his bike in a tent. So,
real quick, and thanks to everyone who texts in. It's Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Thank you.
Is where that song came from.
All right, I told you, smartest audience in talk radio. Sticking around in Marion County, some parents want a teacher arrested. South Ocala Elementary School informed parents on Tuesday that a substitute teacher was accused of hitting students and using racial slurs in class. Now, I'm talking like hitting students to where they ended up in the nurse's office.
Oh, I was okay with the hitting part. The racial slurs is what I had a problem with.
Yeah. Wait,
I love your old school parenting style.
What grade?
This would be an elementary school.
Ooh,
yeah,
all right.
exactly. One little kid said that he got poked in the ribs and then slapped across the face. Along with the racial slurs.
Face is off limits. Back of the head.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ocala police.
Leave no marks.
Yeah. Like I said, old school parenting, right?
Yeah.
You still got to get, I'm not going to make that joke. Ocala police, though, say, hey, they investigated, found no proof, and no arrest was made. The school district says the sub won't be used anymore, but that's not enough for some. One parent tells Fox 35, just based on the number of allegations, the lack of criminal charges doesn't make sense. And when you think of other teachers who've been arrested recently accused of hitting students, they didn't get to hit more than one, right?
Yeah.
They hit one and they got to put the silver bracelets on.
Right.
So I find it interesting that there are multiple allegations against this substitute teacher and yet no arrest. It'd be interesting if they talked to the school nurse.
Right, because if the kids went to the nurse, like, she would see something.
So there's a data trail there, but they don't have a video system in the classroom, I guess?
I don't know, and I don't know if those questions were asked, but I think, if you ask the
investigation, if you didn't ask the nurse and you didn't look at cameras.
That's what I'm saying. How can you investigate and not have an arrest when, again, there have been other teachers arrested in Marion County who hit one student?
Hey, we have cameras. Hey, this is my investigation. I'll ask the questions here.
Oh, boy, here we go again. The state attorney general is accusing Orange Osceola State Attorney Monique Worrell of negligence for failing to prosecute child sex predators.
We're not going to stand by and allow the state attorney to fail to do her job. This is systematic abuse. It is gross negligence. She took an oath. She's not delivering on that oath, and we're going to step up and do what we can to hold her accountable and to protect our citizens.
AG James Uthmeyer is alleging that Worrell is too soft on crime. Now, if you remember, the governor suspended her in 2023 for discouraging assistant state attorneys from seeking mandatory sentences for gun and drug offenses. Orlando voters reelected her in 2024.
Overwhelmingly.
Yes, and it's not clear what action will be taken against her now, but for her part, Worrell responded to Uthmeyer's attacks, launching a counterattack that accused her of negligence.
Public safety must come first, and I will do the work that I was elected twice to do, putting the protection of our communities above political gamesmanship.
Worrell called Uthmeyer dishonest and said that her office does not have non-prosecution policies on the books.
And Uthmeyer's just sitting there, wait, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? It's like everything involving Monique Worrell, he's ready to pounce.
Yep, exactly. It's like blood in the water.
Yeah. Seems like this would be easy to investigate as well. This is the same investigation they did at the school.
Yeah.
It'd be very easy to find out if it's true or not.
Hey, we have cameras. Stop interrupting me.
Exactly.
This is my investigation.
All right, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office is unveiling its newest patrol car. It's a vibrant red Camaro. Nice. Featuring a superhero design to show support for Special Olympics Florida. The vehicle was previously seized from a drug dealer who now gets to weep every time it drives by him. He's sitting in jail. But now it will promote inclusion and honors the athletes of the Special Olympics. I think that's pretty cool.
Very cool. I think that's when they get to take drug dealer stuff and use that's a great repurposing.
Absolutely. Why not, right? All right. And a multi-agency illegal immigration sweep in Brevard County nets huge results in just 4 days.
354 people who are illegal in our state have been found and will be deported out of our country.
So Lieutenant Governor Jay Collins says the message is loud and clear. Illegals coming to Florida cannot mess around or they'll find out, as the state is firing its crackdown on all cylinders. More arrests are expected as the operation continues, with Border and Florida Highway Patrols working alongside ICE and local law enforcement. Apparently these results came from, they came onto a construction site and were like, oh, ping, 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 ping. And now they're planning to go after the companies that hired them.
Yeah.
And that building will probably, get done about the same time as the I-4
There you go. Another 30 years we'll be talking about it. All right, a Seminole County woman is suing Universal Orlando for injuries she suffered on a roller coaster. Sanford's Sandy Streets filed her lawsuit Wednesday after she went on the Stardust Racers ride 5 months ago. You remember, that's the same ride Kevin Zavala went on last week before he died of blunt force trauma. Today was actually his funeral being held in Kissimmee. Street says during the ride, her head shook violently, slammed into her headrest, and caused permanent injuries. She's seeking over $50,000 in damages.
On the same ride?
The same ride? Yeah, she said her head was thrown about.
But it was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
That's... I think the timing is a little... maybe because, again, the timing is, know...
Have you ridden it?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to Epic yet.
Oh, it's
great.
Epic. It's hard not to say Epic. It really is. But it is the best roller coaster. Yeah.
That's what Jack said. It's like the best roller coaster he's ever been on in his life.
No, I haven't been yet. I don't know. I mean, I'm not doubting that something happened to her because that'd be unfair for me to do, but it's been 5 months.
Hey, I've gotten off rides like that where I felt like a little dizzy and stuff.
Yeah,
but
especially those simulation ones.
Yeah, but it's just, that's it, right? The thrill is what can you put your body through and survive?
Right.
And
I don't read the sign on any of them, truth be told, but I do see the little graphics that have the little stick figure guy with a bunch of X's through it.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it does a lot of bad things.
You know what's amazing, though? You're in line for 45 minutes, maybe more. There's plenty of time to read it.
There is.
We just choose not to.
You're just like, obviously, if I'm in the line, I get to go on the ride. Right? My issue with it is it's not so much the 5 months, because maybe that took the time to realize the problems weren't going to be going away.
Fair.
My issue is that it's interesting the timing of her lawsuit, considering civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump just filed their lawsuit this week.
Right.
It just seems a little advantageous, if you would.
Right, because it wasn't a week ago that you did it.
Exactly.
Right,
she didn't file it on Monday.
Right,
she filed it on Wednesday. It was a day after they filed theirs.
Again, she may have headaches. I don't know.
Who knows? But it does seem a little...
It does seem
makes
weird.
You go, I'm
assuming anyone looking at it, judge-related, would be like,
I'm sure that's loud legal. All right, it's looking like what could soon be a tropical depression over Hispaniola will avoid Florida, thankfully. National Weather Service meteorologist Barry Baxter says forecast tracks continue to have the system heading to the northeast of Florida.
The hurricane center says could be somewhere maybe impacting somewhere between Georgia to North Carolina. It's just too early to say where right now.
So the strengthening Hurricane Umberto, northeast of the northern Leeward Islands, is expected to curve away from the U.S., but that bad boy is already up to major hurricane strength as well. In the meantime, St. Petersburg Mayor Ken Welch is among those reflecting on the damage the Tampa Bay area sustained after Hurricane Helene, which made landfall in North Florida 1 year ago today. Welch says he saw damage unlike any he'd ever seen.
And I recall surveying the damage with our team very early the next morning after Helene passed and seeing debris and flooding impact like I have never seen.
So although the eye was more than 100 miles offshore, Helene brought record storm surge to coastal areas. Long-term recovery, Welch says, will be massive and complicated. To date, the city has received $54 million in reimbursements from FEMA and from insurance companies. You can imagine that is a drop in the bucket, what Tampa spent in storm mitigation and everything else.
Yeah, I go to Treasure Island a lot, and it got devastated.
Yeah. That's what I just saw that the other day on Fox 35. They were talking about it. Chris and I just went to Pass a Grill, which is south of St. Pete Beach, and it was just like, wow, you you book a vacation and not remember that it's only been a year ago. A lot of these, especially those barrier islands communities.
Yeah, one of the old hotels that we used to frequent, the Thunderbird, isn't reopening.
No, that's right. I remember talking about they're closing it after 60 years.
Knock it down and because to bring it up to code and to fix everything was going to be astronomical. Yeah.
Oh, but that's one of those classic.
I know.
Classic Florida retro
it was awesome.
hotels. Oh, that's a bummer when you hear about that. I remember thinking that when Marco Rubio would lament about what happened to Mexico Beach after Hurricane Michael, 7 years ago, Cat 5, he said they used to go party there when they were in college. Great memories, and it was basically wiped off the map.
Yeah.
All right. Another sign of why weather is really important. 2 Miami men have died after an apparent lightning strike in southeast Highlands County. The victims, who had gone hunting and failed to return, were found Wednesday on a levee near a canal, along with their 2 dead hunting dogs.
Ooh.
They've been identified as 38-year-old Alexander Getz and 31-year-old Peter Stansky, and sheriff's officials believe they were struck on Monday evening when they went out to go hunting.
And it got all 4 of them.
And it got all 4 of them. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They're like, do not mess around with lightning. If you're in Florida and you hear thunder, don't play with lightning, because lightning ain't going to play with you. All right. Sinclair says it will once again start airing Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight. The broadcaster has preempted the ABC late night show host following Kimmel's return from suspension on Tuesday. Again, Kimmel suspended last week following comments he made related to the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. In a statement, Sinclair said, quote, "Our objective throughout this process has been to ensure that programming remains accurate and engaging for the widest possible audience," end quote.
Good. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yay.
Shut up, sit down.
And then finally, Merriam-Webster is adding 5,000 new words to its collegiate dictionary.
Where are they coming from? I don't know.
You do
TikTok?
know. You know
Is it
these.
TikTok?
Some of them.
It's TikTok. I knew it was TikTok.
Doom scroll.
Okay.
Dumb phone. Dumb phone, I'm imagining, is
Not
either
a smartphone, like a flip phone?
Of a smartphone, yeah.
So, I mean, do they even, like a rotary phone?
I mean, nobody uses the term. I don't know why.
I know why.
Okay.
Okay, WFH.
I don't know.
Okay, good. I feel so much better, dude.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
All right, the publisher announced this week it was revising and reimagining its 12th edition, a full 22 years after its last update. Other additions include Cold Brew, Riz. Jack's got a lot of Riz.
Yeah, I'm sure. He uses that one a lot.
Exactly.
His Riz game is real strong.
Dad bod, hard pass, and cancel culture.
Yeah, I don't think you can have dad bod and have Riz.
No,
I don't know.
It depends. Know your audience.
There you go. The company is also including curated words, a curated words list, including words from the 1990s, words for things that often go unnamed, and more. And that can.
So with the dictionary, though, and maybe it's a different. What's the organization?
This is Merriam-Webster.
This is Merriam-Webster.
Yeah,
all right.
It's no Oxford.
Well, at the Oxford, don't they add a handful every year? Right.
I think Oxford just adds a handful
every year, and that's why this 5,000 is. Just
Well, this is like some special collegiate edition. So this isn't your run-of-the-mill dictionary.
Yes, this is the collegiate.
Book is 5 pounds.
Yeah. Oh,
it's huge.
All right.
So I'm assuming they colleges buy it.
Yeah.
Collegiate. I don't know who else buys.
Yeah.
Who buys dictionaries?
Yeah. It's in the library.
You do, really?
I mean, I haven't bought one in years, but I do have my favorites.
I have a couple at home.
Would
that be a good gift for you?
I prefer like a good Oxford dictionary.
Well, what do you do with them?
And a thesaurus.
Right. See, that's why I have them from when.
Right, because I was going to say,
I've always had them.
I've never found myself when I need to know a word in company of a dictionary. My phone is right there. My smartphone, not dumb phone, is right there, and I can just look up the word.
All my dictionaries are pre-smartphone.
Same here.
They're all 30 years old or more.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
So you're not going to find Riz in it.
You're not going to find Riz.
Or dumb phone.
I've seen Jack adding pages to the dictionary.
Okay. WFH?
Yes. What does that mean?
Work from home.
Oh, God.
You're just mad because you can't do it.
I know.
Thank you, Real Mobile.
Yeah, I was too afraid. Once there's an F in any kind of an acronym, I'm like, I'm not going there. I'm just not going there. And, I mean, after we get off the air or if it's the safe haven hours, but before that, forget about it. Real quick, Brian, I'm going to do something, and then I'm going to make a sound, and I'm going to need you to air guitar it with me. Are you ready?
Got it.
Because I didn't prep them before, Jack. We got to do it now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. And that concludes your JCS News.
Got Riz.
All right. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, put your chicken away.
My chicken got Riz.
Put your chicken away. I can't say anything but now.
WFH.
Exactly. If only. We're going to let Captain Jack loose with some sinker sales. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Get ready to text your vote for sink or sail. Coming up next on the Jim Colbert Show.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Friday, we are going to be expecting the return of scattered afternoon showers and storms. Not everyone will see the rain. We'll be expecting about a 40 to 50% chance, but do plan for some heavy downpours and frequent lightning and maybe even some pockets of gusty winds along the way. Temperatures will warm their way into the low 90s, but as we head into the weekend, we will be expecting some coastal gusty showers and a few thunderstorms, otherwise looking drier for next week. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Windows and Doors. You know, I've hired these guys a couple times throughout the years. FAS Exteriors, they're awesome. They install my windows and doors right here in Orlando. Their expert team of window and door installers made the entire project seamless, all the way from measurements to the final inspection. Matter of fact, the inspectors from the county asked me who installed my doors because the job was so good, so buttoned up and so tight, they couldn't believe it. They wanted to know who did the job. And when I told them FAS, they said it makes sense. They've seen their work before. Simply amazing stuff. They've been doing it since 2005, and FAS has certainly earned their spot as Orlando's top-rated window and door experts. Upgrade your home today with a team that delivers excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive, and their students do too.
I get up every single morning, and I can't wait to see their smiling faces coming through my door.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, building brighter futures one classroom at a time.
As a teacher, I'm really trying to help them come to school every day and put their foot in the right direction of life.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Picture this. You're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Suddenly, you're leaning back instead of leaning in. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gum and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth, the functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with powerful, delicious mint and filled with parsley seed oil, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. Go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use code RADIO for 15% off your first order.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When disaster strikes your home or business, you need more than a quick fix. You need a team you can count on. You need Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida. From storm and water damage to fire, smoke, or mold, Paul Davis Restoration is ready 24/7 with the experience and care to get life back on track. They dry, clean, repair, and restore. Fast, professional, and reliable every step of the way. When things go wrong, they do what's right. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard,
but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Being a parent is tougher than ever these days. That's why, just in time for back to school, Safe Touch Security is offering the ultimate deal on the ultimate security package. Hey, parents need all the help we can get, right? And getting a free video doorbell from Safe Touch is just the beginning. That's right. This top-of-the-line security system from Safe Touch includes a free video doorbell, plus your choice of a bonus smart home or video device, like a smart door lock so your kids never get locked out. Or how about an indoor camera so you can check in when they get home? Or even a motion sensor to give you peace of mind while you're at work. Your choice on us. It's the ultimate deal on the ultimate security package. Have it professionally installed by Safe Touch Security's local experts. Plus, get 24/7 monitoring and award-winning support when you need it. Get peace of mind installed at your house. Get Safe Touch Security. Call 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. State license EF 2000-2049.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do. Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you. We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore. With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients. Farah and Farah, Orlando.
This is why YouTube was created at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch. It's time for Sink or Sail. If you think this song is yacht rock, text SAIL to 77031. If not, text SINK.
Okay, last week we had this song requested by Just Scott. There's a great story with how it was written, but he wondered, was it yacht rock? So we put it up for a vote. They voted Sunday. You get to vote here now by texting us. Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Just a song before I go, to whom it may concern. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned. When the shows were over, we had to get back home. And when we opened up the door, I had to be alone.
So the story goes, it was a limo driver taking the band to the airport, and he bet them $500 that they couldn't write a song in that time.
You're kidding me.
And they wrote, this is the song that they wrote. David Crosby has gone on to say, had I known it was going to be such a big hit, I would have taken time to write a better song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Brian?
No, I did not know.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So now the question we pose, it's not whether you like the song or not. You believe it's got that yacht rock feel. If you do, you text the word SAIL, S-A-I-L, to 77031. If you don't think it qualifies as yacht rock, text the word SYNC to 77031. I'll have those results in a little bit. I will tell you, Sunday morning, it was a sale.
Well, they're very magnanimous on Sunday.
Yeah.
We've been told folks are still irritable on Friday. It's a great song, but I don't... it kind of reminds me of last week's song. It's got a really nice, slow tempo, but I don't think it has the yacht rock elements necessary.
Right. What say you, Mr. Grimes?
Sounds too folky, maybe.
Captain Grimes?
See, I think if you have to remove the lyrics, like what they're saying, to make it more yacht rocky.
It'd play on my boat, and I'll be making out.
It does have...
Because that's sexy AF right there.
Well, all right. Okay, then. I would go with yacht rock. I would say it does have a yacht rock vibe.
All right, let's see. And people texting in. Oh, man, it's a close one. Oh, boy.
They're cranky.
I gotta do math on this one.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So you need your phone for that.
Man.
Okay, 48 against.
You don't have enough fingers.
Yeah, I do not.
Take off your shoes.
Oh,
your
it's
toes.
a sale.
It's a sale?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, that is cool. And then, of course, will this song be featured this Sunday?
That was last Sunday. We did that. So this Sunday we'll have a new song that we'll put up there, and next Friday we'll play it again right here on the Jim Colbert Show. Sink or Sail on both Fridays and Sundays, brought to us by Core Flooring Center. Shout out to our buddy Corey. Core Flooring Center is in Winter Park, right there on 436. But what a great place to go when it comes to redoing the floors in your home. I did 2 of my rooms, and the installation was spot on.
Even one of them was like curved, right?
Yeah. The wall was curved,
right?
And the job they did with the floorboard, the baseboards around that, they tapered them around, which was much better than how I did it the previous time. That's why I'm so impressed. It's like, oh wow, now it's better.
Right, exactly.
But not only that, he has a price match guarantee. He will beat any other install price. So you go to a box store, you get a quote, go to Corey. He's going to beat it. Tell him Jack sent you. You save another $50. He's going to donate to Save a Life Pet Rescue, a no-kill shelter. Not only that, but the installation, so good. Great product. Made in the USA, waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, wood flooring, carpeting. Go see Corey. You find them online, coreflooringfl.com.
Thank you, Corey. We appreciate that. And like Jack said, next Friday he'll have another offering for Sink or Sail. Right now, though, let's do Embers Only.
Now, it's time to explore the world of cigars, spirits, and other things that make life worth living. This is Embers Only.
That's right. Time for another Embers Only here on Real Radio 104.1, brought to you by our good friends over at Corona Cigar Company. Love these guys. You will as well. 3 of these beautiful lounges throughout Central Florida, downtown, Sand Lake, Heathrow. And what you get here is a beautiful lounge full of this beautiful leather chairs that are so comfortable. The finest selection of premium cigars in Orlando by a million, and great spirits as well. Fine wines as well. Just a perfect place to chill out for a couple hours, relaxed, enjoy a great cigar. You can actually ask for help from the guys. They'll be glad to help you, to point you towards something that you're really going to enjoy. And they have everything you need: humidors, cutters, lighters, all the cool stuff. It's Corona Cigar, 3 locations, like I said, downtown Heathrow, Sand Lake, and on the West Coast, Sarasota and Tampa. Of course, you can always find these guys online at coronacigar.com. All right, let's get to it. This cigar I found about 5 years ago when they first introduced this to me for Embers Only, and I really loved it. And I remember getting another box after that and loving those as well. But I haven't had one in a while, and I'm so glad it came up, because this is genuinely one of the best, like, medium entry-level cigars out there. It's the Cielo Apollo, and what you get here is a coffee brown Ecuadorian sun-grown wrapper, all the great Nicaraguan insides, rolled up perfectly, and this is a great quality cigar they launched like 24 years ago, still going strong. down. Super delicious. I mean, what you get is like coffee for sure, spice, a bit of earth in there, super easy to smoke, and like I said, dead medium, really approachable, and at this price, you can't beat it. This is literally 33% off retail, only $99.95 a box, so grab it today. It's the Cielo Apollo, and it is your cigar of the week. Again, big thanks to our friends over at Corona Cigar Company. Love these guys. You will as well. Visit today anywhere in the Orlando area. All right, let's take a little break. Back in a second with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
The defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles are in Tampa to face the Bucks this Sunday. Coverage starts at 12 noon on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a crash getting cleared up, partially blocking the ramp and right lane on I-4 westbound near Michigan Street, on I-95 northbound before Palm Coast Parkway. The shoulder is blocked there. Disabled trucks getting cleared up there. The off-ramp's partially blocked from I-4 westbound to US 27. The roadways are getting busy this afternoon, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. From school drop-offs to weekend getaways, at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, you can get a quick and easy oil change in about 15 minutes. Drive in today. No appointment needed. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons and to find a location near you.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet, and I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
In today's Marketers Report, Erica Taylor, Chief Marketing Officer of Genentech, weighs in on audio's ability to reach any audience.
Everyone is listening somewhere, somehow. So it's a great way to take something very precise in what we're trying to do to reach patients with something that I think we can all agree is somewhat broad in reaching many, many different audiences.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia can get more people to hear your message than anyone else. For better results for every budget, visit iHeartAdvertising.com.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hi, half my outlets stopped working.
I got a new bread maker. Have you tried Focaccia?
My outlets don't work.
Oh, no toasties for you.
I should have called Frank Gay.
I bet they don't have a bread maker.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your power goes out, don't settle for half-baked electrical service. Call the pros who fix it fast. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Hey guys, it's Angel from the Monsters. You know I love cooking on my Big Green Egg. And every time I get asked why, I tell you it's because it's an awesome experience, it's impressive, and everything comes out great on the Big Green Egg. If you don't have one, you got to go visit my friends at Wassey's Meat Market and get yourself a Big Green Egg. They have the lowest prices in the country. They also have all the accessories. They even have a classroom set up where they'll teach you the basic to advanced techniques on the Big Green Egg. Follow them on their social medias. Also, check out the website, Wassey'sMeatMarket.com in Melbourne on Wickham Road. It's Wassey's Meat Market.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Stay high on life. Not on the road. Driving high will get you a DUI, and it could mean costly deductibles, higher insurance rates, jail time, and potentially your life. Don't put yourself and fellow drivers at risk.
A message from the Florida Department of Transportation.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime, one dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Yes, you know what that sound means. Every Friday on The Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio 104.1, we welcome one of the more seasoned foodies of the Central Florida scene, someone whose words you can truly rely on when it comes to restaurant reviews. That's right, we're buttering him up. It's Fayez Cara with the Orlando Weekly. Hey, Fayez, how you doing?
So good, so good. So much butter.
So much butter.
Everything is better with
everything
butter.
is butter. Butter is better with everything.
The secret to Paula Dean's success.
It is. It really is. So how you doing, Fayez?
Doing great. How is everyone there?
Yeah, hanging in there for the most part. Waiting for the fall part of fall to arrive.
Oh, you mean autumn?
Yes.
Not like actually the fall.
Yeah. No, the fall. We're living in the fall right now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Regardless of the season.
Democracy, our status, you name it. It's all falling.
Funny because it's true.
Which is why we laugh.
So what is the, you are still in the Great White North?
Yeah, we came back up here a few weeks ago. We'll be coming back down in November. So
what is your current autumn situation there? What's the weather like?
Oh, it is lovely. I don't know, Jack, if you look up the weather in Toronto, but I think it's like it's really nice today, maybe mid-70s. Oh. It's really nice. It's really nice, very nice fall weather. Perfect. In fact, tomorrow we're going to a farm. It's my niece's third birthday, so we're going to do like a fall farm thing.
You strike me as a hayride kind of guy, Fayez.
There'll be hay rides, I'm sure. There'll be balloons.
Oh, look at that.
Of, sneaky animals.
Yep. Jack has the Toronto forecast up on our YouTube channel right now, where you can see today is a high of 69, a low of 62. Fayez, I understand the struggle is real.
It is. It's ideal. It's really ideal fall weather.
Good
golf
is.
weather.
Then
you play golf.
I'm sure like in the next, 90 days, it'll start to feel like that here.
Yeah.
But
and here it'll be like minus 69.
And that's when we'll be like, ha ha. Sucks to be you. All right. I know you'll be what?
I'll be in Orlando by then.
Oh, damn. That's right. That's right. Planning out good.
He's no dummy.
He is no dummy. Exactly. Knows exactly when to go and exactly what the heat makes you take off as well. But despite the fact you may be back up in the Great White North, you still have several reviews to do for us today. Where do you want to start off?
So let's start off. So I wasn't on the show last week, so let's do 2 reviews. The first one is Burger Vault, and it's this burger joint in Altamont Springs. And I swear, my friend and I were at the light at 436 in Montgomery Road, and we had the windows down, and we could get this flame broiled scent. And I swear, we just followed the scent right to the burger joint. It's in the strip mall, like I said, Montgomery Road, 436, right near the I-4 exit. And they specialize in a new variant of burger. It's a new trend. It's the all halal burger. And halal is just really, it means it's hand slaughtered according to Islamic jurisprudence. And a lot of people say that it tastes better than machine slaughtered beef, but whatever the case may be, it's the way you handle the patty. And there is a gentleman that's manning the grill at this place, and he has a penchant for pyrotechnics. He induces these flare ups, much to the delight of everybody in line. And and those flare ups, they actually have a purpose. It's not just theatrics. They also create a really nice char on the patty.
Oh yeah.
And so these burgers, I'm telling you, these burgers are solid, amazing burgers. My favorite is the volcano burger. It's got the spicy sauce. It's got some jalapenos. But even if you get like the classic burger, and I was there with a friend of mine who grew up in California, and he was like likening it to the In-N-Out's burger. This one has a brioche bun, but still, it was giving him memories of In-N-Out burger. And if anyone's eaten In-N-Out burger, you know how good those burgers are. But,
yeah, they're consistently voted like the #1 burger chain in the country.
And rightfully so. You can also build your own fries, which we did. We had like a mess of like cheese on there and caramelized onions and jalapenos and bacon. When here it's like beef bacon because again it's like all halal joint. But right. That too was like amazing. The only thing I would say, shy away from the chicken burgers. First of all, they didn't melt the cheese. It wasn't melted in there, and it had like a turkey patty. And I think this is like an Australian thing. It's like a Sydney-style crispy chicken sandwich, and I really wasn't feeling it. But, that said, I think they were saying that they're going to be modifying their chicken burger options in the near future. So, I'd be more than willing to go back there and try one of those chicken sandwiches. But like I said, if you're into burgers and you're in Altamont Springs, this place is solid. It is great, even worth the drive.
The pictures alone make you just want to climb through and grab it.
Yeah. Another weird thing is that, if you want your burger sliced in half, you have to like ask one of the people to come and like do it for you. Like they don't have any knives out or any utensils out there, knives out. But so anyway, so you call the guy and he comes with this big butcher's knife and he like slices at the table for you in half. And it's like, I don't know.
That's
I think
a little weird.
Probably, it is a little odd, but man, I mean, the burgers again are solid.
Well, I know we've missed it. Nope, keep going.
No, I was just going to say that the if you had a question about the burgers, I can happily answer. But I was going to move on to Sparrow, which was the second review that I did last week. So Sparrow, of course, is the new wine bar in the North Quarter by Jason and Sue Chen, who are well known to this show. They have multiple restaurants all over the city. And Sparrow is a wine bar, and as I said in my review, it's a wine. Sparrow gives you wings, is what I said in my in my review. And the place is just absolutely gorgeous. And if anybody knows Sue Chin out there, Sue Chin is not just a restaurateur, but she is a master designer. I mean, she has a really, really great eye for design. And in my review, I said, if I may paraphrase, it's mid-mod manner meshed with a sultry after dark aesthetic plays like a pan to nightclubs of the Velvet Rope era. So it truly is stunning. There's even like a disco ball there at the entrance that Yeah, they've named it Rhonda, and Rhonda, comes out whenever Rhonda wants to come out. And so you'll be eating there, and it's usually at nighttime, and all of a sudden they'll be playing some sort of song, and next thing you know, the disco ball is going, and it creates this sort of like nightclub kind of atmosphere. But beyond the striking details of the interior, the dishes and the drinks are also just equally striking. The martini is amazing. They have like this blast chiller contraption that chills your martini glass. I think it's a very solid martini in town. The food, which is curated by Wendy Lopez, who is also the chef at Reyes Mescaleria, is outstanding. There's a picture there that Jack is showing right now of an endive salad. Endive salad. It is truly outstanding. There's a mushroom pate. It's a vegetarian mushroom pate that would please all palates. There's a puree of charred eggplant. There's a house-made lumache, and lumache is like a snail pasta with nduja, and it's got Calabrian chili, and it's got this vodka sauce, and she's making all those pastas in-house. There is a arroz negro, which is like a black rice made from the ink of cuttlefish and squid, and she has like head-on prawns in there. Also amazing. A sole meunière, which is more like a French dish. And that's the other thing. This, even though it's like a wine bar, it's like a tapas bar. It's not necessarily Spanish leaning. It's really a very Eurocentric wine bar that has fare from all over Europe. So two amazing restaurants that are reviewed back to back. Both of them worth checking out. Sparrow, probably a little bit more of a special occasion type place, but even a great place just to sidle up to the bar, have a martini, and snack on some ham. They have ham on serrano, they have ham on iberico. It's really a very cool place.
Sounds like a tasty place, but the other place that has a very big following and was energized for weeks finally opened, and that would be H-Mart.
Oh my God, yeah, H-Mart. So H-Mart is the largest Asian supermarket chain. It's a Korean supermarket chain. And the significance of the one in Orlando is that it is the largest H-Mart, I think, in the country. I think it's 100,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's massive. It has everything, live seafood, and it's got a Korean beauty area. It's got an arcade where you can win like those plushies. People are going crazy after those things. They have like prepared foods. They have, they also have some really good deals. I saw like on Instagram a couple of days ago that they have live lobster, $9.99 a pound.
Whoa.
For a live lobster. Yeah, $9.99. So I'd be willing just to fly back down just to pick up some lobster. I mean, that is a hell of a deal.
You would not be alone.
Yeah, but beyond that, they have like this enormous food court, which has, I think, 11 different food vendors there. Everything from like, I think a place called Chidon Katsu, which they do Japanese katsus. There is a noodle place, Pike's Noodle. There is Myunga, which is a Korean barbecue vendor. There's OK Dog, which they do Korean hot dogs. There's numerous different vendors there, and for people who don't know, it's on West Colonial Drive. I believe the address is 7501 West Colonial Drive. But yeah, H-Mart. Here they actually have 7 H-Marts. And when I talk to a lot of Koreans here, they're like, yeah, H-Mart is okay, but we'd rather go to this other place called Galleria. But I mean, none of them are 100,000 square feet. So that's one place where I'll definitely go when I come back in November.
Absolutely. I can't wait to check it out myself. And then the other one, you got my attention when you talked about Shrill Lounge by Dre. And is that Snoop?
That's Snoop. That's right. It's their next episode.
Oh, I see what you did there. Clever.
I think you're the only one, Deb.
I got it. I got Riz.
So it's the Still Lounge by Dre and Snoop. It's going to be their Gucci sort of cocktail bar. It's opening October the 16th at live at the Point Orlando. And they're sort of playing it up as an upscale type of atmosphere,
right?
But it'll have some edge to it, some sophistication with some edge, and I'm sure a lot of the cocktails will feature their spirit collaboration, Still Gin by Dre and Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not just another. I wrote in the piece about Still Gin. It's not just another celebrity alcohol that's out there. I mean, this gin won like this coveted Masters medal in the ultra premium gin category at the Gin Masters competition this year. So
wow.
It appears to be a legit gin. It's smooth, evidently. It's great for like sipping and for mixing. So, look for them opening October 16th.
All right. And then finally, you've got some news about some Jam Hot Chicken.
Jam Hot Chicken. So Jam Hot Chicken is there in Hannibal Square. It happens to be my favorite hot chicken sandwich in town. It is truly, truly awesome. And they're actually going to be opening up their second location at the Plant Street Market in Winter Garden. They're going to be taking over the stall where Hunger Street Tacos were.
Right.
And they're planning on opening sometime this fall. But Andrew Scala, who runs Jam Hot Chicken there, like I said, his chicken sandwiches aren't just like a one-note chicken. Like you can get it hot, and it's not just hot. It's got a lot of great flavor. He's using like Bell & Evans chicken. He's brining it for 24 hours. He's dipping it in this buttermilk base, and then he's like, dredging it in the seasoning, and then he's like frying it in peanut oil. And I'm telling you, if you haven't had Jam Hot Chicken in Hannibal Square because you live too far, then you can go to Winter Garden and try it there this fall, because it is truly the best, in my opinion, chicken sandwich in town.
Wow. So many great choices this week, Fayez. Thank you so much. Thanks for making me hungry despite having lunch.
I'm making myself hungry. Oh, my gosh.
Well, and there's good news, too. We're going to go ahead and give you a break from the kidnapping this week, because with a fully rested Jim Colbert, I have a feeling next week is going to be extra brutal. So let's just go ahead, skip it this week, let you have a fabulous weekend, and we'll worry about next Friday when we have to.
I truly appreciate that, Deb.
You got it. Put your hands together for Fayez Cara from the Orlando Weekly. Yay! And just in case you missed any of his reviews of any of the local restaurants and eateries, I'll be posting the Primetime Kitchen podcast in just the next few minutes. Thanks a lot, Fayez. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We're going to take Thank you so much. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back, so keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Thanks for joining us for Primetime Kitchen, brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. Look, guys, when you're dialing in your backyard for those special days, Tools has you covered with the best grills out there: Weber, Traeger, and of course Big Green Egg. All the accessories you need, all the smoking wood you need, rubs, marinades, everything to make that outdoor experience amazing. Those family experiences are extremely special. Make sure you're doing it right with one of these great grills from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. With 11 locations in Central Florida, chances are you're right around the corner from your next dream grill. Find yours today at toolsacehardware.com.
There's a crash getting cleared up on the ramp from I-4 westbound to US 27. That's slowing down traffic on the interstate on the Greenway southbound at Lake Nona Boulevard. The left lane's blocked there. There's a crash on Aloma Avenue near Howell Branch Road, causing a bit of commotion. The roadways are getting busy this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows how to get you ready for a holiday hosting for less. Refresh your home before guests arrive with up to 35% off select home decor and more. Valid through 10/1. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Car crash? Call Clausman. ClausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning Thursday.
Jelly Roll! Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
LL Cool J!
Brian Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey!
We have Room 5. Good evening.
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
And so much more.
See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning Thursday.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now. or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Night is 2 nights. Come party with us at the Orlando Harley-Davidson Historic Factory just off I-4 across from the mall at Millennia. Starting at 6 p.m., it's Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Night. For more details, visit orlandoharley.com.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Riding a Harley-Davidson motorcycle for the first time is something that's hard to describe. Whether it's the first ride that day or the first ride ever, you and your ride have become one. So head to Space Coast Harley-Davidson to find your first bike or your next during the motorized event. Buy a new Harley-Davidson with 0 down and choose 0.99 for 36 months or 5.99 for 60 months. Find your freedom at 866-826-9072 or at spacecoastharley.com.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Be so for real. $5 doesn't get you much these days, unless you're at McDonald's. Because right now, you can get a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg combo meal. A savory sausage McMuffin with egg, crispy hash browns, and a small premium roast coffee. It's a full morning lineup for just $5. The price of your lost couch change, your wallet, and your stomach. Well, thank you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Back to school got you tight on cash? McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Pick from your favorites like a rich caramel frappe or chocolatey mocha frappe. All small frappes are just $3.50. Or grab the iconic snack wrap for just $2.99. That's right, the snack wraps you love are back. Can we take a moment to celebrate the McDonald's under $4 McValue menu? There's something for every appetite, every vibe, and every kind of day. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air, now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
We are professional grade at Orange Buick GMC. Online at orangebuickgmc.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
How's it, Ohana, on this Aloha Friday? I think anything Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young is yacht rock. Got a kind of a special affinity for the band. Graham Nash was my neighbor in Kauai. And I got some stories about a little bar called Tahiti Nui in Honolulu. Anyway, though, great song pick. And it sails on my ship. Aloha.
Hey there, it's Party Mom calling from Tucson. Deborah, I have to tell you, this weekend's weather is going to be in the mid-80s. Yes, I'm so excited. Yay! Smoke weed every day.
Good afternoon, morning, Colbert, Carew, and of course to one of my favorite guests, Billy Brian Grimes. But yeah, so I get now why Jimmy wants to beat abuse Fires weekly with the temperatures he said he was just enjoying.
I know.
So I'm personally just going to drive up to Canada, tie Fires up, and throw him in the bed of my pickup truck, where he can tumble around until we get all the way back to Florida, in which I will then do a 180 and drive high speed in reverse until I brake and he flies out, in which then I will go and look over him and tell him, Fires, take me to get a refreshing beer in Melbourne. Big T out.
I think you have a future, Big T, as Jimmy's, I don't know.
Assistant kidnapper?
There you go.
Kidnapper in training?
There you go. Kidnapper in training. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Jim will be back on Monday after being bounced around the Caribbean on a cruise ship for his anniversary. Brian was talking about that earlier. I'll introduce Brian in just a second. You've got Deb and Jack, and our special guest co-host wrapping up the week is Brian Grimes from Johnny's House on XL 106.7. Yay! Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, guys. I had forgotten that I was Billy from last time.
Yeah.
So
Hell, I forgot you were Billy from last time.
I did too until he said it. I'm like, oh, yes, Billy, that's me. I'm Billy.
You are Billy. So thank you again for coming in, because we do know you do mornings.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. I always enjoy the invite. So, I mean, even when I would have the long days, it's fun to do this. This is like the easy part. I don't have to do anything. I just have to sit here.
Exactly.
And react.
Yeah, that's fun. I like that.
That is fun. And then, of course, coming up in the 6 o'clock hour, actually, we're going to have your son, Jaden.
Yeah.
Who's going to be in with his 8-bit update.
Yeah. How's he been doing with that, by the way?
He's been doing such a good job. He always comes in prepared.
Good.
He has something to say. There's never a lull in the conversation.
Well, yeah, he does talk a lot.
But he knows when not to talk, which is, it's, to come into an ensemble situation. And, it takes a little while to kind of get used to the flow, and he just seamlessly.
See, I've never witnessed him knowing when not to talk. Yeah, I've never seen that side of him before. This will be interesting.
Now, you have two sons, right?
Yeah, we have an older one, yes, and then they're 10 years apart.
Are they?
Yeah, so he lives in Boston, and then obviously Jaden lives like 3 feet from me at home.
I was just gonna be real shocked that you have a son that's 10 years older.
I know.
When I realized my stepdaughter is older than that.
Yeah.
So I'll just be quiet.
Well, he's technically my stepson. So I've been around since he was 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's mine.
What's crazy is that I think it's taken me how many years, Brian, to be like, oh, that's right, you're married with kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I keep thinking like you're like just fresh out of college.
Same.
Yeah. We all feel that way
Right.
until you wake up and your body goes, oh, no. No, you're not fresh out of college anymore.
No, he's fresh off a cruise.
Yeah, fresh off a cruise.
Right.
But
Nice.
Cruising, that's something you guys do on the reg, right? You and your wife, at
so
least.
yeah, we've been on like 30 plus cruises. And then our show down the hall, that was our 17th. So we've
17 show cruise?
Yes, yeah. So we started my first cruise. I was part-time, and that was back in 2002.
Wow.
And I got to go, but I had to share a cabin with 5 other guys. So
a cabin on a cruise ship.
It was just like Titanic back in not the nice part, like Jack and his friends down at the bottom. Yeah,
2 bunks on each side and sleeping on the floor.
There you go with the unwashed masses.
Basically said, "Look, do you want on the boat or not?" And I'm like, "I'm part time. I've never been on a cruise before. Heck yeah!" So
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I did. It was cool. And then we've been going on them ever since. We took a few years off here and there, but 17th I think it was.
Well, we had, like I'd mentioned earlier, your cohort Ray was in co-hosting with us on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hadn't realized that she's taking part in something tomorrow. I really wanted to keep asking her questions about it, but every time I would talk about it, you'd see more and more fear in her eyes.
Right.
For those who do not know, Ray and Trooper Steve, which, by the way, Brian, do you know how much of a man crush Jim Colbert has on Trooper Steve?
Well, I mean, he does have perfect hair.
He has.
Pretty damn good hair.
He does have great hair.
Good hair.
And beautiful eyes. And Ray said his eyebrows are like on fleek.
Right. And when he smiles, like he has that little ding, like the little glow on his tooth that pops every time. Yeah. No, I judged the Sanford Food Truck Fiesta with him.
Right.
We did it a couple weeks ago, and he always takes charge, and it's because he has perfect hair. Everyone just follows him.
I bet he's kind of like his own St. Patrick, right? Well, they're going to be taking part in the Red Bull tandem roller coaster, which actually makes it's not its Florida debut. It's its U.S. debut at Cranes Roost Park tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. The videos are wild.
So Ray was like, never in a million years did she think that they were going to get picked.
Right.
And then they got picked out of Central Florida, and she described what they have to do. For those who do not know, they take a tandem bicycle, then they have to decorate it in the theme of whatever their team decides to do.
Right.
Then they've got to ride it down this roller coaster ramp over Cranes Roost, that lake
Over the
there.
lake.
Over the lake.
Have you ever looked at the water in that lake?
Yeah. We used to do our 4th of July show there back in the day, Red Hot and Boom. We don't do anymore. But we used to take a boat to the floating stage, and they would tell you, don't touch the water.
Yeah.
Seriously, just don't touch the water.
Yeah, but any open water in Florida is... You're just like, nah, I'll pass.
Well, and they're almost guaranteed to end up in it. Have you seen the videos of this?
Some of them.
This race, almost every bike goes off the side.
Yes,
like very few finish this. So I think when she said yes to it, she's like, oh sure. Like you don't think what it is, you don't even think any. You just say sure, why not?
Tandem bicycle,
Red Bull tandem bike sounds fun.
Yeah.
And of course you've got Trooper Steve with the perfect hair, the eyebrows, the teeth shine. You're kind of mesmerized.
Exactly.
No way that hair's getting wet.
Right. I mean, he could have really offered up anything, and she'd have been like, sure. Let's do it.
Exactly.
So it's funny. She actually hit me about 2 weeks ago, and she said, "Hey, can I put you down as the alternate for me, and just in case something comes up?" And I'm
oh, clever girl.
I know, and I'm like, I said, "Hang on a second. I'm sure I have something that day."
Right.
And then I found something that day. So I'm like, no, you know what? You can't.
Right. No such luck. You're not. The kids aren't going to come up with a surprise fever on Saturday morning and you can't go on the bike.
She's excited, but she's definitely scared to do it.
Oh, I know. Wednesday when she told us and we kept talking about it, I could just see that look on her eye that was like, please stop talking about it. Please stop talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know if she told you guys, but her intention is to plug every hole. Just in case she falls in the water. Because her girlfriend is like, you can't let any of that water get inside of you in any way.
Any way, shape, or form. I think that may have been our show title on Wednesday.
It was on Wednesday. Absolutely was.
Yeah.
She helps us out more than she ever planned.
Right, yeah.
Well, I bet she would prefer that she would be hanging out with us tomorrow.
What do you guys have going on?
A lot safer.
A lot safer. It
Right.
still has water, but you don't have to plug any holes.
Much less chance of contacting a flesh-eating bacteria.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. No need to visit, any kind of emergency clinic.
Right.
It's actually Suds, Pups, and Pints, our 3rd annual dog wash event taking place tomorrow afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. in beautiful Sunset Park in Mount Dora. We're going to have food trucks. Jeremiah's Ice is going to be there with pup cups for your dogs. Pisces Rising is going to have all of the adult beverages that you could possibly want, including plenty of Guinness beer, which thanks to Guinness beer, the official beer of Suds, Pups, and Pints, we're going to have the dad pad, Brian. tents, tables, and college football on a
that's
giant
perfect.
LED screen.
Yeah, you just drop off the guys and then go do your thing.
Exactly.
I love downtown Outdoor. It's a great spot.
It is.
So,
And after you buy your drink at the bar with Pisces Rising, you can walk around because we're an entertainment district.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to keep it in just that little park area. You can walk around throughout downtown with your drinks and then stop and get other drinks.
Pisces is one of our favorite spots. That's a great
Same
spot.
here.
It is a fun spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so people will be able to bid to have either Deb, myself, or Ross Padgett wash their dog. They'll have volunteers doing that as well. That money goes to the Humane Society of Lake County, but it's the Jim Colbert Show, Suds, Pups, and Pints. And I mentioned Deb, myself, and Ross. Jim is on a cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Can't make the event.
Right.
So we're doing a Jim Colbert lookalike contest.
Oh, I like this.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I wanna know how if you were going to give advice, and this is going to be early, folks, so make sure you're there at 3 o'clock if you want to take part. You don't need to sign up in advance. We'll do that on site, right?
On site.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we have a prize. We have a nice box of cigars. We have a limited edition Ice Cube bobblehead that Ice Cube personally sent Jim Colbert. Sent him two.
Nice.
He's giving one up for a prize for his doppelganger.
Okay.
How would you, knowing what you know about Jim Colbert, how would you recommend to anyone thinking about entering this contest? What should they do to make sure they kind of pull off that Jim Colbert, feel?
Okay, I would throw a golf polo on the floor tonight and just leave it there overnight.
So it's wrinkly.
So you could pick it up in the morning and put it on.
See, that's next level because the golf polo that's the tradition. Yeah,
It is.
He's right. Pick it up off the floor.
'Cause we pass each other. Like he's coming in usually when I'm leaving for the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I get to see him pretty much 3-4 times a week passing.
Yeah.
So I'm picturing what I see. So
Yeah.
The golf polo throw on the floor today so you can wear it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you definitely need your reading glasses, but to the end of your nose. So you can look down.
So you can look over them.
Yeah.
Or even better, you can fold them and just use them like magnifying lenses as you hold them to the page.
He does that one a lot.
Yeah,
He does
and then
that.
walk anywhere you're walking. Like it's really important that you get there fast, even though it's really not probably important that you get there fast.
Like you got to get to the bathroom
Right.
ASAP.
Whatever it is, just as fast as you possibly can. Urgency without real urgency.
Without need.
Right.
That is so great.
That is great advice.
Because it's so true.
Absolutely.
The first 15, 20 minutes he comes in with all this energy and he's bouncing around and we're like, Deb and I are just like, let's give him a few minutes to kind of relax.
Exactly.
If you need 8 words to say something, use 32.
But quickly.
Very quickly.
Right.
Very, very quickly. How about a round of applause for some of the best advice ever given to our...
Bravo, buddy.
And I love Jimmy to death.
Of course, but that does make it a lot easier for those who are planning to come and compete in the Jim Colbert Show lookalike contest.
So after Ray falls in the lake in Altamont, can she come there and you guys wash her? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, we have a big foaming beer mug that the kids love to play in the foam. We'll put Ray in the middle of
There
it
you
and just
go.
hose her down.
All right.
That'll be another show element. We'll be able to,
Yeah.
We'll put her on for show.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I think there'll be plenty of bids for that.
From both sides of the aisle.
Nobody from the show gets to wash Ray.
No, okay. I like those rules you already put down. Sorry, Jack. Just bring your chicken.
I'm just trying to keep everybody out of trouble.
Exactly. We appreciate that as well. Real quick, though, just want to give a couple of quick shout outs to those who are help making tomorrow possible. And of course, that includes our presenting sponsor, Glenn Klausman from Klausman Law. He's going to be there with a table and some T-shirts designed by one Jack Bradshaw. He's going to have those at the Glenn Klausman table. Guinness Beer, like I mentioned. Pisces Rising with their bar. Hillcrest Insurance. That mortgage guy, Don, is bringing you the foaming beer mug this year, as well as a 10-foot inflatable dog. Spouses with Houses, Century 21, Scent Hound, and, of course, the Chamber of Commerce. Don't forget, Daryl Payne from Pawfection Dog Training is going to be there with 40 of his best therapy dogs with some discounts if you want to get some Pawfection dog training, as well as Dr. Worley, who was on the air with us yesterday. yesterday discussing women's health. Key Food Mount Dora and Miller's Ale House of Mount Dora helping us feed our talent and our volunteers. So thank you so much. If you need some more information about the event, just go to realradio.fm/dogwash. And most importantly, we hope to see you there tomorrow afternoon starting at 3 p.m. at Sunset Park in beautiful Mount Dora.
Going to be fun.
It is going to be a really, really, really good time. It is a fundraiser, and we do hope to see you there. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Jack, Brian, do you guys have any grocery shopping you have to do this weekend?
I did some today. Usually the weekend is when we kind of we do it for the house, or my wife does.
Yeah, my wife handles that.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife handles that?
Yeah.
So you don't like free samples?
I mean, I do. We do Costco together.
Oh, but that's the only free samples you'll do?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, that's why, because I see free samples.
Okay. Well, I've got another place that's going to be doing some free samples.
Okay.
Exactly. So why you want to do your grocery shopping tomorrow. So keep it here on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey, Brevard County Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Friday night forecast. As we take a look ahead into the weekend, we're going to be seeing the effects of a cold front very much moving through the region, bringing in some scattered showers tomorrow afternoon and making things a little bit breezy through your Saturday. Highs lingering right around 90 degrees. Sunday, though, we are going to be watching carefully, and we're also going to be watching Monday carefully as well. With the tropical system making its way safely off the coast, even though we're not going to be feeling the direct effects, we're going to be feeling some indirect effects. So especially along the Space Coast, going to be feeling some very gusty winds with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Maybe seeing some squall-like storms as we continue to see the outer bands of the system possibly affect our coastlines. But be careful, because really the main threat that we could be seeing is some very dangerous surf as we take a look Sunday, Monday, and into your beginning of Tuesday.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Are you all worked up and working too much? You know what y'all need? Y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to have fun. Y'all need some adventure. Why? Y'all need Gatorland. How do we know? Ain't no one got more animals, more gators, or more fun than Gatorland. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $17.50 admission. Now through the end of September. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For Total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Orlando.
Virginia's equestrian spirit soars higher than the fences you jump and runs deeper than the trails you ride. Find your perfect rhythm at premier venues where world-class competition unfolds against beautiful vistas. Celebrate our state's rich legacy of champions and join a community that shares your passion. Come ride in Virginia, a place with unbridled possibilities. Learn more at unbridledvirginia.com.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Sometimes good people find themselves in tricky legal situations. At Smith & Yulo Law Firm, we are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida with over 100 years of combined experience. From DUIs to theft to serious felony charges, we've handled it all. At Smith & Yulo, we believe everyone deserves a fair chance and a strong defense. Don't wait. Call us today at 352-WIN-FOR-YOU for your free case evaluation. That's 352-WIN-4-YOU. Smith & Yulo Law Firm, protecting your future with trusted criminal defense. Offices Orlando.
Serving Central Florida since 1959, Eustace Roofing delivers expert care with every roof. Enjoy VIP treatment and get 15% off your new roof this month. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Schedule your free estimate at eustaceroofing.com.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but it's also hard to deal with a cough that won't go away and thinking it's lung cancer, or feeling your heart race after a walk and wondering if it's a heart attack, or telling your family you may not be around to see your next birthday.
Quitting tobacco is hard, but the consequences are even harder. Tobacco-Free Florida has free resources to help you stay smoke-free. You may be eligible to receive free nicotine patches, gum, or lozenges. Call 1-877-YOU-CAN now. Or visit tobaccofreeflorida.com.
Visit Cocoa Beach on the Space Coast this Surf Fest, featuring hundreds of competitive surfers in pro and amateur divisions, live entertainment, and fun for the entire family. For more information, visit nkfsurf.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hello,
This is Brendan from the band Little Lazy, and we're actually going to be playing tomorrow morning around 7:30 at right behind the Castleberry City Hall for a Battle of the Bands 5K. So if you like running, if you like rock music, come out, come hang, say hello. We're going to be on the host stage, and it's going to be a great time. Also, we do have an EP coming out October 10th, and it would be awesome if maybe we could talk to y'all about it. Adios.
Anybody notice that Jim's absence and supposed anniversary happened to coincide with the Ryder Cup? Just curious.
I believe, Jack, that we may have the beginning of a true conspiracy theory.
Yeah, like every golf major, he seems to be sick or on vacation or something. Well, vacation is a little more explainable, but there's always, there's only the true 4 majors. I don't think Ryder Cup counts as that. However, there's always a golf event going on.
Always.
So it's like, anytime he's off, people can say, he's off for the golf event.
It's interesting because every time he's off, that's exactly what they do say. And to their credit, he does take off during some pretty big golf events. But we're just saying. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. The good news is Jim will be back on Monday. He has been celebrating his wedding anniversary all week long, but he will return after this weekend. Of course, after we do our event tomorrow. Thanks, Jim. But in his place, you've got Deb Jack, our special guest co-host today, Brian Grimes.
Yeah!
Hey, thank you so much. And listen, we welcome your talkbacks as well as your text messages. For the talkback, just download the free iHeartRadio app. If you would, make us your number one preset after you look for Real Radio 104.1. Little red microphone. If you hit that, you can record some of your best material, just like those two guys did there. You can tell us what's going on in your life or make another Jim Colbert observation. I did ask you guys before the break whether or not you had to do any grocery shopping.
Like this weekend?
This weekend. I know, Brian, you said your wife generally handles that, although you will go to Costco together to do the free sample tour.
Yeah, and plus I like to look at the stuff that I really don't need that I want to buy.
At Costco?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I dig that.
Yeah. I don't need an ATV or anything like that.
I enjoy Costco. They're building a BJ's Wholesale Club by me. I might take advantage of that, discount for that first year and just so I can check it out.
Oh, yeah. That's part of the fun, right?
Absolutely.
Taking a look at a karaoke machine you don't need.
Right.
Well, it turns out that Publix has announced plans for another free tasting event at its stores this weekend. It's to help showcase some of its products, but that's not all. It's also to help celebrate the birthday of George Jenkins.
Oh, the guy who looks like Walt Disney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Every time you walk in Publix, you're like, why is Disney on the wall? Oh, wait, no, that's not Disney.
I can't afford to shop in Publix.
Who originally founded the company. Just go get you a couple of BOGO deals and then just take advantage of the free samples.
Yeah, BOGO deal. It's good. It's not a great deal.
No,
because
it makes you feel good.
Well, it's full price. It's like full price that they were not selling for the one item. Then they're giving you the second. So it's more like getting, I would say, 50% off the second item.
I prefer when it's like 2 for something, because then you could buy one and you get it for half.
Yes.
So when it's like 2 for $6, cool. I'll just get one of them. I only got to pay $3.
Yes.
That's what I prefer.
You guys are speaking each other's love language.
Yeah. Although, so what's on BOGO at Publix? I love Publix. My son works there, by the way.
Yeah.
It's usually like salad dressing. You know how many salad dressings I have? Because I get, and my wife gets mad. She's like, we don't need any more salad dressing or crackers.
The salad dressing, right now I've got 5 expired dressings.
Same here.
Yeah.
If you buy the full-size bottle and you don't go through enough salad, then it's like the bottle of soy sauce that somehow moves with you through every move.
But I got to take the second one. It's free. So
I can't leave it behind.
Right, I got to take it.
Well, if you do have to do any grocery shopping tomorrow, and Publix is on your list, Saturday, September 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Some of the samples include mini vanilla cupcakes.
Okay.
Right? That's not a bad time.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, keep going. I'm thinking about lunch here. So what else you got?
Inspired by Jenkins's fondness for sweet treats, popcorn chicken.
Okay.
From the deli, right? In honor of one of his favorite Southern foods.
I'm going to bring a few hats.
There you go.
And just keep rolling through.
Southern banana pudding ice cream. which incorporates Jenkins' love for fruits and the South. And then brown sugar glazed honey cured ham. Another Southern delight. See, Brian's eyes just lit up.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not bad.
I might be able to make a meal out of this.
Yeah.
And then pecan pralines, due to Jenkins' love for mixed nuts.
Could they sample some bread so I can make a sandwich?
Oh, that bakery, though.
Right.
That's a good time right there.
Publix gets that right.
Yeah, they certainly do. They certainly do. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Get some free samples. Because everything, free samples, again, Costco's got that nailed down.
Yeah, for sure.
Because BJ's doesn't do that at all, do they?
I've never been to BJ's.
Yeah,
I have a couple of times. That's who Chris has his membership through, rather than through Costco. Although we might want to change just because of the gas prices that Jack talks about consistently getting at Costco.
Last time I was in a BJ's wholesale club was in the 80s, and it was the first time I was ever in a wholesale club.
Wow.
And I didn't know they were down here. And then I finally, I knew Costco and Sam's. Sam's was actually the first one I was going to when they had one in Castleberry. Costco, this became a work thing because there's one near here, so I started going to Costco. I really enjoy Costco. Good deal. They're always on that short list of best companies to work for.
They are.
And the people who work there have been working there a while.
At Costco, they always seem pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
they get
the free
paid
samples.
Right.
And they get paid well.
They get paid well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
It's those good gas prices they're going to get as well.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're going to do more right here on the Jim Colbert Show, so keep it on Real Radio 104.1.
Download the all-new iHeartRadio app. Make Real Radio 104.1 number one on your presets, and you could win free stuff at upcoming events.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
2 right lanes are blocked on the Beach Line westbound. Before State Road 436, there's a crash on the Greenway southbound at Lake Nona Boulevard, slowing down traffic. Look out for an accident getting cleared up on the ramp from I-4 westbound to US 27. Afternoon showers might be affecting your ride just a bit, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
Whatever you've got going Saturday morning, make sure you listen as that mortgage guy Don hosts the Home Loans Radio Show right here on Real Radio 104.1 from 9 to 10:30 every Saturday morning. He's been a trusted part of our community and the Real Radio family for years and has helped more than a few of us realize our own home buying dreams, like myself and even my mom, and he can do that for you too. It's peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Being a parent is tougher than ever these days. That's why, just in time for back to school, Safe Touch Security is offering the ultimate deal on the Ultimate Security Package. This top-of-the-line security system from Safe Touch includes a free video doorbell, plus your choice of a bonus smart home or video device. Have it professionally installed by Safe Touch Security's local experts, plus get 24/7 monitoring and award-winning support when you need it. Call 888-723-8682 or go to safetouch.com. State license EF 2000-2049.
When storm damage hits, call the pros. Paul Davis Restoration. On call 24/7, giving you peace of mind and restoring your home or business. When things go wrong, they do what's right. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, today. Just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Big down payments. Thousands down. We interviewed the victims. Tell us what happened, ma'am.
Well, I says to myself, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi, in DeLand and Ocala. Every vehicle's just one dime down.
And then?
I ended up at some other dealer.
Why?
They had a trade payoff event.
Let me guess. You had to put $4,000 down.
Yeah, $4,000.
Next time, go to RC Hill Mitsubishi. Right, RC?
That's right. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
But I still owe thousands on my trade.
It's okay. We accept any trade, even if you still owe thousands.
With only one dime down.
Get a new Outlander SUV. It's under 30 grand, has all the toys, and you don't have to worry about your engine for life.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com. Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Night is 2 nights. Come party with us at the Orlando Harley-Davidson Historic Factory just off I-4 across from the mall at Millennia. Starting at 6 p.m., it's Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Nights. For more details, visit OrlandoHarley.com.
Did you know that every diamond at International Diamond Center is over 1 billion years old? That's before dinosaurs, even before some of the stars in the sky. These elusive stones were originally formed miles beneath the Earth's surface, each one born in a volcanic explosion, yet kept hidden for generations. It's a fact that for every 1-carat diamond at International Diamond Center, trained miners blasted through over 200 tons of rock, and skilled experts sifted through the rubble to find the highly sought-after rough diamonds. Then expert cutters spend untold hours shaping and polishing each stone, unlocking its beauty and fire and brilliance. From the hands of the craftsman direct to you, these magical stones are your piece of eternity. Precious, rare, unique, indestructible, and treasured all over the world. Oh, and the unbeatable prices at International Diamond Center? They're just a bonus. International Diamond Center. Uncompromising quality, unimaginable value. Altamont Springs Mall at Millennia and Waterford Lakes.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. Listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
What's up, JCS? Stage Top Steve here. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow at the Suds, Pups, and Pints. I'll be there along with my lovely wife, Joanne. Deborah, you've been doing a great job hosting as well as everybody else. Thank you for doing a great job. We love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all. Bye.
Dicka-dicka-dicka-doo. Let's wash some doggies too. And maybe watch a game and some brews all around. Dicky-dicky-dicky-doo. Get your dog washed.
Thanks, you guys. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at Suds, Pups, and Pints.
That's stuff you hear on. That's stuff you don't hear on Johnny's house, right?
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
That was my mom's reaction, actually, when we went to Pitmasters and Pourers, another event in downtown Mount Dora, and she runs up behind me, just says, "Dicky, dicky, dicky, doo." And my mom's like, "Do we need to call the police?"
Right, okay.
And then I run over and give her a hug. She's like, "Nope, it's just her job." Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous end of the work and school week. The weekend is finally here. Jim will be back with us on Monday. Today you have Deb, Jack, and our special guest co-host rounding out the week, Brian Grimes from Johnny's House, XL 106.7. Still hanging in there?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, good. Excellent. I really appreciate you coming in.
I
Both
like,
of us do.
reading the YouTube comments.
It's
YouTube is fun. They're a fun bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun group.
What did someone say earlier?
I have average white guy face. I've never heard that before, but you're right. I always do figure I'm an average looking dude. So
there you go.
Okay.
That's
average white guy face.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so before the break, we had talked about the free samples and stuff going on at Publix this weekend, celebrate George Jenkins's birthday. I wanted to also bring this up. So American consumers say this is a major source of stress in their life.
Rising prices.
Of?
Food.
Groceries. That's it. Yeah, groceries. That sentiment comes as data from the Consumer Price Index shows grocery prices rising 0.6% from July to August, marking the steepest one-month gain in roughly 3 years. I know my mom went out shopping a couple of weeks ago and was looking to buy 3 pounds of hamburger.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Do you know what the price was?
20-something bucks.
$27 for 3 pounds of ground beef.
Right. My wife usually texts me and asks me, like, what do you want for dinner?
Right.
Because she works from home. So I'm like, she makes random stuff and I always try to think of something different. So I'm like, let's do burger bowls because she makes burger bowls really well. And I got home and she's like, you're getting chicken. Yeah. She's like, it was $18 for the hamburger meat. She's like, not happening.
I was at, I was at Costco and I was looking at the ground beef. I know it's just like, no,
exactly. And steaks, forget about it. If you're going to have a steak at this point, you're better off going to an Outback Steakhouse.
Right. We need to get a freezer and go in on a cow.
Yes.
Like, that's literally the only way to do it.
It's really, because we were just talking last night and she's like, pork, chicken, and maybe some ground beef is really the only way that we can go and supplement that with canned vegetables, maybe some fresh vegetables. But groceries are now 2.7% higher than a year ago and up nearly what percent from before the pandemic? So we know they're up over 2%, almost 3% than a year ago, but they're up nearly this percent from before the pandemic.
2%. 3.
I'm going
more.
20.
30.
30%?
30% more than before the pandemic.
Are we blaming Obama or Biden? I forget which one we're on now.
I little of both. They overlapped a little of both.
And then Comey for the rest.
It was the giant jump at the beginning because now the increases are small relatively. But I mean, at the beginning of the pandemic, everything jumped a lot.
It was crazy.
And so that's where I feel like we got the big overall jump. You go in and you buy what you got to buy, but you leave with way less bags than you used to leave with. So like that's how I always know. I used to get like 8 bags. Now I get 3.
Right, exactly. Now, while President Trump's trade policies haven't pushed up consumer prices as much as many economists feared, some items, including coffee, right? They've been talking that coffee was going to get more expensive. Beef and fresh produce are starting to feel the impact. This is where you ask yourself, at what point, like Jack, at what point do I have to decide that the convenience of where I normally shop is no longer worth the price? And I really have to start doing like a Jack and going to a Walmart and Aldi.
I tell you, but
Aldi has. I mean, the grapes that you bring in, the produce. It's some of the best produce I've ever had.
Yeah, $1.99 a pound is my ceiling on that. So I wait between $1.69 and $1.99 a pound. Anything over $2, which is a lot, the normal price at many places. I don't get it.
Right,
but even at Aldi, prices have gone up, and it's still, to me, the cheapest stuff around.
Right,
coffee. That over the past couple years, when I started shopping at Aldi, it was upper almost $8 for the Colombian 100% Colombian coffee. It's £1.50 in a can, right? That was.
Hang on, Brian, did you hear that? He still gets his coffee grounds in a can.
Yeah.
In a can. Look at him. He's looking at you like, that's old school, dude.
I don't do coffee, but that is some OG stuff.
Yeah. And so that is now $10.50. So that's gone up $2.50, almost $3 for a pound and a half of coffee over the past couple of years.
And you don't even want to know what the K-Cup costs are for like 12 Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I looked at those prices with an espresso machine. Yeah, that was fun for a while. K-Cup, and it's an environmental disaster, but it's also convenient to do one cup at a time. But the cost per cup is so much more. I'm like, why?
But at least you can put them in your plants for another month after that.
I don't drink coffee, so I don't know the.
How do you get through showing up at the office at 1:30 in the morning or 2:30 in the morning? Is just Mountain Dew?
Diet Mountain Dew.
Adderall.
Yeah, Diet Mountain Dew.
But he dips his Adderall in his Diet Mountain Dew.
Right. But Diet Mountain Dew is always BOGO at Publix.
Is it really?
Always.
Because no one's buying it but you.
And so I get 12 bottles of it for $7. That's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
So I guess if you buy them one at a time down in our little convenience thing, it's $2.80 for one.
Yeah, no, that's...
So, yeah.
Soda prices are also stupid.
Well, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Ridiculous, yeah.
And did you hear that Ben Stiller just started his own soda?
I saw that.
It's like, man, things are getting tight when every celebrity out there has to have a side gig.
Yeah.
Right? Ben Stiller with his soda.
I don't think he needs it.
I think he's
Probably
fine.
not, yeah.
He's going to price gouge us for it.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's extra healthy.
What's the hook on this? Like, Poppy was supposed to be extra healthy.
I thought I saw it was like retro or something like that with Ben Stiller. I thought that was his shtick. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he just said he put a lot of work into it because he really wanted to create a really fresh and better tasting soda. I think it's just like what you said. It's just another chance to kind of gouge us on another product, something bougie.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing about Ben Stiller screams soda to me. Like I'm not running out to get the Ben Stiller soda.
And it's called Stiller Soda. Yeah, and I guess even in the commercials, he's got like that retro look, the old like wire eyeglasses you maybe see a TV anchor wear like in the 80s or whatever.
Just get back to making the next season of Severance, please. I don't want to have to wait on that.
Did you watch Severance as well, Brian?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's so good, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm looking for some new stuff to watch anyway, so yeah, we'll have to check
Have you
it out.
tried Adolescence?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I've heard about it.
That's a 4-parter. How about The Pit on HBO?
Oh, I haven't started that one yet.
No.
That won a lot of awards. That one, it's a medical drama, kind of like ER was way back when. So fast-paced medical drama.
This weekend, we're going to do the new Jason Bateman on Netflix.
Oh,
Is it Black Rabbit?
Yes. Yeah, we're thinking about doing that too.
We're going to do that this weekend because we're put ourselves on, we've grounded ourselves after our cruise. We're not going out and spending any more money.
Right.
and drinking like we're 25 again.
Yeah, I'm waiting to start that one because
so we're gonna probably do the whole thing this weekend.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we're not doing anything this weekend anyway, so we'll sit around and watch that. So that's the first one on our list. I really like Jason Bateman a lot.
It's funny because we saw the as we were getting ready to watch Adolescence on Netflix, and we saw the ad pop up, and he was like, "Well, I don't know, that looks interesting. That might be a good series for you and I." And I said, "Anything that Jason Bateman is in, I'm willing to take a chance on it."
It's got the Ozark vibes to it.
Yeah.
We were going to do Waterfront because it had some Ozark vibes to it, but they already said they weren't doing a season 2. So I'm not going to bother with season 1.
Right.
Because you already know there's nothing at the end of it.
Wow. So I'm surprised over there at XL, you guys haven't been talking about Adolescence. Or did you have?
Yeah, we talk about it. I just haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
pretty much everybody else has.
So, I mean, we're getting ready to. Have you watched any more of the episodes of it, Jack?
No.
Because once we get in deeper, I guess that's when they talk more about the influence of the manosphere on young men and what that means. Because that's.
I would always avoid shows like that while my son was younger. I'm like, I don't.
Of course. Why would you want to?
I don't need that stress in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
I know what's going on, but I don't need it. So now that he's a little older, I can watch stuff like that.
Speaking of him, he'll be coming in. Jaden will be coming in the 6 o'clock hour to give us his video game update, even though Jimmy is not here. But I'm sure he's playing all the video games on the ship that he's on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They have an arcade on the ship.
But it's so cool watching him talk about planning his 21st birthday. And he's going to go blow it out in Las Vegas.
I'm going.
Are you?
Yeah.
You know what?
My wife will not go.
I'm sure she doesn't want to
She doesn't
go.
want to go. I think it's a good idea that I go just to keep it on the rails.
Yes.
I am very
100%.
I'm very happy to hear actually that you are going, because
Yeah.
ever since he was going to go to Vegas with his friends on his 21st, I was like, that's a little too far from the parents in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Yeah, whether he knows it or not,
No,
right?
we've talked about it. I have a friend that gets a pretty solid hookup in Vegas, so he kind of needs me anyway.
There you go. There you go. You want to roll like a baller, you got to bring along Dad.
Well, I think he assumed I was paying for it anyway, since it's his birthday, because I don't know how he thinks he's going to pay for
I
it.
believe he said last week on the program that Christmas is stopped. There's no more Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
And for the birthday, he gets a little something.
I told Jack I was glad I was listening on the podcast versus live, because I would have called in your show and jammed up the rest of the day.
That would have been awesome, because that was the bone I had to pick. Is that really true? You don't get him Christmas presents anymore?
Absolutely not. Now, we don't do it presents like under the tree and all that stuff because he's 20. And we didn't even put up a tree. My wife doesn't like Christmas, so we didn't even put up a tree.
Damn.
So
we go on a cruise.
Right.
We're the cranks.
Right. So like we don't do like a giant blowout, the illusion of go to bed. When you wake up, presents
Santa's
will be
gonna be
there.
here.
But the boy gets stuff.
Okay.
Or I take care of his major life expenses and say, hey, boy, that's your Christmas. And I don't mean like a couple $100. I mean like a couple $1,000.
Wow.
Like if
yeah.
he has a car problem or whatever. I'm like, you know what, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. But
Christmas and birthday, bud.
right, you understand.
And we're going to mix in a little Easter in there as well.
But what should I wrap like a wrench and put it under there because that's what it took to fix your car?
I don't know, but I'm not going to say or not say that my mom was still making me Easter baskets up until a couple years ago.
Okay, he still gets like stuff every now and then. The boy lives for free.
Now, someone is coming off as a little defensive here.
No, not at all. I think more parents are like, damn, I wish I could do that with my kid.
I know, but I got my kids on my own cell phone plan. I know.
Yes, Jackie.
We enable.
Right. The boy hits me every day and says, what's for dinner?
Oh, no, does he really?
Yes.
Has he ever offered to, what can I bring home for dinner from my job at Publix?
No.
Okay, then you know what? I am not going to actually pick a bone with you. I'm going to pick a bone with him.
He'll say, do we need anything? But I mean, that means like, I'm
coming home.
Hey,
Please don't make me stop and get anything.
I'm gonna pay for it.
You're going to reimburse him.
Right. Love the boy to death. I do.
Oh, man. Parenting has never been easy, but all of a sudden it sounds harder than it's ever been before.
Yeah.
Because you can't kick him out.
Then where's he going to go?
Exactly. They can't afford to go
The
anywhere.
boy knows I love him to death. I'm not going to make him homeless, but come on now.
Don't be ridiculous.
Most expensive roommate ever.
All of those parents out there yelling, hell yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to give you an update on the man who had opened fire at the NFL headquarters earlier this year. So keep it here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
Around the belly, face down on the mattress.
Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
On most of the major roadways this afternoon, you're going to run into some slowdowns on I-4 westbound through that Champions Gate area, Florida's Turnpike southbound before that Osceola Parkway exit. There's also a couple of accidents to keep an eye out for on the Beach Line westbound before State Road 436. 2 right lanes are blocked on the Greenway southbound before Lake Nona Road. There's a crash there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Well, for years, you've heard us talk about the Home Builders Network. They sponsor our Jim Colbert Show question of the day. But the Home Builders Network, that's the resource for you when it comes time to fixing the things around your home. Is it a roof? Is it a window? Is it a door? Is it your bathroom? Is it your gutters? The Home Builders Network. You find them online at hbnusa.com. It's Mike the Home Builder, craftsman for over 3 decades, and that experience makes a difference. He's got a team around him, and he does the job right. For me, I had my roof replaced, gutters with covers, and most recently, a new bathroom from the Home Builders Network. See what they can do for you. The website is hbnusa.com. They have a new showroom in Altamont Springs. You get the address on their website. It's hbnusa.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning Thursday.
Jelly Roll! Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
Cool Brian Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey.
We have Room 5. Good evening.
Hey, this is John Fogerty. Tim McGraw.
And so much more.
See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning Thursday.
Life doesn't follow a script. Divorce, car accidents, and business disputes. When life gets complicated, you need more than just a lawyer. You need a law firm with a reputation built on excellence, respected by peers, trusted by the community, and proven inside the courtroom. At TK Law, we've spent decades guiding clients through life's toughest moments with dignity and respect. Visit onefirmforlife.com. TK Law, your one firm for life.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get you.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinance expires 10/7/25.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Night is 2 nights. Come party with us at the Orlando Harley-Davidson Historic Factory just off I-4 across from the mall at Millennia. Starting at 6 p.m., it's Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Nights. For more details, visit orlandoharley.com.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take DayQuil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the DayQuil.
Undo your flu symptoms with DayQuil Intense Flu. DayQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
DayQuil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching, fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Need more animals, more gators, and more fun? Y'all need Gatorland.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now back to the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Man, people gotta be nicer to our guests. He doesn't have average white guy face. You're a good looking dude, bro. What's your name again? John? Mike? Leonard? Sam? I don't know. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, Mo.
How rude.
That was rude.
I get the joke. Average white guy name. He left out Chad.
He did leave out Chad.
Or Brad.
Well, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a fabulous end of the work and school week, getting ready to get your weekend officially started. And thank you so much for spending part of your time with us. We really do truly appreciate it. Jim will be back on Monday. You've got Deb Jack, our special guest co-host today. No, he does not have an average white guy face. Brian Grimes from Johnny's House from XL 106.7. Actually, it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I even realized that, I was thinking you're like a college bro.
Well, I mean, I don't look much different.
You give off that vibe.
He does.
Yeah.
He gives off the vibe that he's young, hip, doesn't...
I mean, I got to. I work down at XL 106.7. It's the young hip station,
Yeah, exactly.
We're playing the Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you got that Riz.
You do have that Riz.
Got to have my Riz game up.
Yeah, exactly. You have to know those words.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a slang for the alpha generation.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be covering that a little bit later on.
Right.
I want to pay off on this other story first, though. The man who opened fire at the NFL's headquarters earlier this year is confirmed to have had CTE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I had forgotten that happened because open fire happens so often.
I know.
Yeah.
So when I saw the headline pop up, I'm like, wait a second, when did that happen?
Wait, which shooting was this?
Exactly. Yeah. Which month was this? But yeah, the New York City office of the chief medical examiner said today that it has confirmed Shane Tamura had CTE after a thorough assessment and extensive analysis by its neuropathy. Neuropathy.
I thought you nailed it the first time.
It was, but it's actually neuropathology experts.
Hey. That's for your first attempt.
Okay, but neuropathology.
And she owns a dictionary.
Thank you. And the big one, the Oxford. Tamura killed 4 people in the July shooting. Now, in a 3-page note found by police, Tamura said, quote, "Study my brain, please. I'm sorry," end quote. He also blamed the NFL for, quote, "concealing the dangers to players' brains to maximize profits," end quote.
You could get there without shooting other people, though.
I know. But
yeah,
I don't know if he felt he couldn't get the attention for it before that. I mean,
if he just shot into the ceiling, I think, with the sign,
yeah,
fix
exactly.
my brain, I'm crazy.
Too many of these cases. But my bigger question is, NFL is so ingrained in our society that how do you balance?
So I was on the air, actually, Brian we all were, when CTE started becoming more prevalent and more, people had a better understanding of it. And I remember when we would talk about it on the afternoon show, on the Phillips File, where people were just mad that anyone would talk about restricting or making changes to the NFL being, the true national pastime for America. They didn't like the idea at all because they just felt like you were coming after it and they didn't want to see anything change.
And yet now we're finding out that even kids who take headers in soccer.
Yeah.
I mean, even cheerleaders with some of the hits that they can take, depending on the falls and whatever to the head. So the question isn't what you do at the NFL level. It's what do you do for all the young kids that want to grow up and get into the NFL?
Because it all starts way before that. My son played football,
Yes.
and he played all through high school. And now he wasn't like a star player, so he didn't play a lot, which was now looking back great.
The older one, or
Right.
the older one, or the one we got?
No, Jaden.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Or the one we got.
I mean,
Thanks, Jack.
he did get rattled a few times. Like he did, he took some hits, but like nothing.
It shows.
Yeah, right. It does.
Like, did he have to do like concussion protocol kind of
No,
thing?
it was never that bad. And now, looking back on it, I'm glad he was at the level he was at, and he didn't get any better because I do love football. I'm leaving here and going and watching the Florida State Virginia game tonight. Like I love football, but I don't want my son to have like applesauce for a brain. So,
and that's why when the news came out, I think New York Times first started reporting on this, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago.
Well, think about the Aaron Hernandez's case.
Yeah, and so many.
So
after
many,
that.
yeah.
But forgot what I had.
Talking about like how much we love football is what we were talking about. Like there are gladiators. Like so, like to me, it's like, well, that's just part of the deal. Like get out there and play. I want to watch it. Not my brain, not my problem.
Oh,
so I mean that's how we feel as sports fans.
That's how we feel as sports fans,
Like,
but not as parents.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad that my son didn't excel to the level where he is in college now, getting beat up every week.
And that's where where they saw the problem happening is when moms said, I'm not going to let my child, and dads said, I'm not going to let my child play this game. And that's when you also saw the blossoming of flag football. And you see it's a lot more prevalent now. It's going to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you see a lot more of that as well.
And my son was actually better at flag football than tackle football because he played flag in the offseason.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. But
I've seen some chicks who play flag football with some moves that I'm like, damn, girl,
Yeah. But
that's good.
I don't know how you get football out of the culture.
thing.
I don't think you do.
First of all, it's $1 billion industry.
And you know what? And what the NFL had to do is they couldn't ignore it anymore.
Right.
And a lot of people at the beginning was like, well, you knew this for a while. You kind of kept it quiet.
Yeah.
Now it's out in the open. And so now they have their concussion protocols. You see the guys with the larger helmets running around.
I feel so bad for them.
It doesn't look funny.
It does, but I think the more it gets normalized, and maybe it needs to be kind of everyone has it, then suddenly it's not a thing anymore.
They do make helmets, and they should probably make this more widespread, and I'm sure it's very expensive, which is probably why they don't do it, that do have sensors in them that all hook to a computer, and you can kind of measure the hit real time. And so you can kind of track what's going on with every player. Like I said, very expensive, and you're not going to get that at the high school level, which is when you really need it.
Exactly, because those brains are still developing.
And they don't really know what they're doing yet.
Right.
And there's a lot of high school coaches that don't know necessarily how to teach to avoid the contact. Like as you get better as a professional, you get better at not taking hits like that. Well, in high school, you just run into each other a lot of times.
Exactly, because it's strength, it's brawn.
So expensive, right? You expensive to have helmets like that.
Yeah.
What the NFL generate last year?
Well, yes,
and that's the thing. And again,
when you get to that level, but by then the damage is done, and to expect the high schools to pay for it. Who's going to pay for it? You know what I mean? Like it's
and for which player?
Yeah,
right. Those Division I schools, they'll have no problem getting the helmets, but that kid that came out of that school that maybe he just had that raw talent, but his school can't afford that.
We always thought at first also it was that big hit that you thought, it was that receiver that was unprotected going over the middle, gets that headshot, and yes, that's bad and it does damage, and they need to take time to kind of reset, but really, the damage was being done on the line when you had, 300-plus pound guys starting 6 inches away from each other and smashing each other. It's like a car wreck every single play.
Yeah.
They're banging heads.
And that's where those helmets are great because it's like a video game. It shows you your life, basically.
Yeah.
And as it builds up, you're like, oh, okay, we got to get him out for a minute.
Yeah.
He's taking, it's adding up. It's taking too much of a hit. But I mean, like you said, the NFL generates so much money. They just need to take better care of their people. That's a whole nother conversation. The NFL with all the money they generate, there shouldn't be anybody dealing with any sort of medical problems of any sort.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why you have people angry. Was he a former player, the guy with CTE?
I believe he played football. I don't believe he played in the NFL. I believe.
And that's the guy who shot up the New York offices of the NFL.
Of the NFL, Shane Tamura. I'm looking him up right now. The other thing, too, is, like you bring up a good point, Brian. By the time you get to the professional level, right, like the garage band, they're not doing anything to protect their hearing. They're just out there writing songs, trying to make a name for themselves. By the time you get to that professional level, you see every single musician on tour has specially made earplugs so that they can still hear what they need to hear, but their hearing isn't going to continue to be damaged like it was.
Right.
So it's interesting that we figure that out when you've reached the pinnacle of your career, but not at the bottom where a lot of the damage can be done, and then it's undoable. So it's interesting, too, as well, because, they talk about sunburns. It's not the sunburns you get when you're 18. It's the sunburn you maybe got at 6.
Right.
That's going to be the one that sets you up for potentially having problems.
Yeah, I'm
know
worried
any
about
better.
that.
Yeah. So
because those days are already over, and you can't do anything about it.
Which days was that?
When we got sunburns when we were kids.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember, I remember getting a sunburn so bad that it blistered.
Yeah,
and
that was common though.
It was.
You put baby oil on, and I know the girls used to lay in the driveway.
Yeah,
like they were cooking.
Yeah, exactly. And they'd put iodine in the baby oil to kind of darken up that tan, and then you'd either put hydrogen peroxide or lemon juice in your hair to lighten it, and then you would go and lay on a bed of tinfoil.
Yes,
and then turn over again till you reach an internal temperature of 250.
Right.
So apparently Shane Tamura was 27 years old. Recently lived in Las Vegas, where he was issued a concealed firearms permit by the Las Vegas Police Department. He worked as a surveillance department employee at the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. He completed high school.
He played high school football.
Yeah, high school football.
But that's it.
Yeah. So no NFL, but still, in his note that was found by police, accused the NFL of concealing the damage that's done to their players' brains in order to maximize profits. And that's the problem. I mean, you can't. I think it's kind of hard for parents as well, because I would hate to be the mom or the dad that looks at your 6-year-old son and says, no.
Right, you can't play.
You can't play football.
Yeah, but it's not only football, cheering, soccer, anything, any other activity that you would have, a potential head injury.
So, I mean, but how you guys are parents, how strong do you think you could do it after weeks or months of please, please, please?
What? I wish my girls would have. What are you kidding? Everything they were one and done on all their, cheering. Nah, I don't want to do that again. Soccer, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
again.
no,
In soccer, my daughter asked to be the goalie because it was less running.
Yeah, but then they kick the ball at you.
First game, she takes a header, knocks her back off her feet and down.
See, I played soccer my whole life. So my son, I wanted him to play soccer when I was his first soccer coach, and he wanted to play goalie. So we put him in, and literally one game, he didn't finish the first 10 minutes. He's like, I'm done.
Really?
Yeah. They're kicking the ball at me. What is this?
Yeah.
But then he switched to football, and I let him play his all the way through high school. He wanted to. I never told him he had to. I'm like, if you want to quit, you can. But he liked it. So, but like I said, he didn't take in practice. I'm sure, he took some hits, but not in the actual games. And I'm low-key glad that he wasn't good enough to go any further.
Plus, I'm sure just making it on the team, taking some of those hits kind of solidifies your spot on the team. You're willing to get hit. You're willing to do the tough work.
Yeah, and I love the other part of football that he got out of it. The friendships, the teamwork, the coaching. He needed to be parented or coached by someone other than me, and he got that every day.
Yes, and that's the beauty of team sports.
Right. It did wonders for him as far as that goes.
Yeah.
So I'm glad and now he's working at the sports station down the hall because he loves football.
Yeah.
He just doesn't play anymore.
And doing a great job at it as well. Yeah, exactly. Funny how that helps, right? Having some other adult parent your kids because they're not listening to me.
Right. It's good to have someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They hear this voice and they're like, nah. But when someone else...
Right.
Do you ever correct someone else's child in the grocery store line? Speaking of that?
No, I imagine I'd get punched in the face for that.
That's something you don't do.
I'd end up with CTE.
Oh, I have. You should listen to your mother. That's all you have to say.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Stop that. Listen to your mother.
I think it's easier
if you're deferring. First of all, if you're a woman, you're getting away with more.
First of all, yes.
Yes. And second of all, but also you're deferring to the parent. You're not saying
I'm not going to take the place.
You're not saying you shouldn't do that.
No.
You're saying you should listen to your mother.
Listen to your mother.
Yeah.
And then I follow it. She brought you in this world.
Yeah.
She can take you out.
Yeah, no. I imagine that ends in a news story if Jack or I do
No,
that.
that ends in a TikTok reel. That's how that ends. Yeah. You guys should try it this weekend, though, when you're getting your free samples at Publix.
Correct the kid.
Think of the social media hits.
Yeah.
After the real hits.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to play trivia, you guys. If you'd like to win some prizes, the Jackie Sack is always overfloweth with great prizes to win. Give us a call at 407-916-1041, and we'll do that next here on the Jim Colbert Show. So keep it on Real Radio 104.1.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show trivia is next. Call now 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Week 5 of the college football season is underway with 8th-ranked Florida set to roll tonight. They'll visit Virginia. That's their ACC opener. UCF, they'll open their Big 12 slate tomorrow with a visit to Kansas State. Knights are coming out of their bye week with a 3-0 record. And over to baseball, where the Dodgers, they remain a model of consistency. They won their 4th straight NL West title and 12th in the last 13 years on Thursday. I'm Scott Davidson.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute, trusted, local, life-changing.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
People today want quality. They want something that's going to last.
International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire talking about the difference between a handcrafted designer ring and the overseas knockoffs you see at most jewelry stores.
When you come here, you don't have to settle for a cookie cutter ring that's being made by the masses.
It's true. IDC has been chosen by the top bridal designers to be their only authorized retailer here. Names like Tacori, Viraggio, Simon G, A. Jaffe, Henry Dawsey, and dozens more. American-made rings of the highest quality and lasting value.
We're able to offer brands that other jewelers tried to get over and over and over again. These brands are known, respected, they deliver a quality product for a fair valued price.
So you don't have to compromise. At IDC, you will always be guaranteed a real, natural, rare diamond showcased in a handcrafted ring with exceptional craftsmanship. It's all part of the IDC experience.
People here trust us because we are the real deal.
International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Millennium Mall, and Waterford.
Virginia's equestrian spirit soars higher than the fences you jump and runs deeper than the trails you ride. Find your perfect rhythm at premier venues where world-class competition unfolds against beautiful vistas. Celebrate our state's rich legacy of champions and join a community that shares your passion. Come ride in Virginia, a place with unbridled possibilities. Learn more at unbridledvirginia.com.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's Viome.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Picture this. You're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gums and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth. The functional breath freshener you swallow. Tiny dual-action capsules with mint on the outside, parsley seed oil inside, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com, code RADIO for 15% off.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning, now using AI.
My AC stopped working.
Here's a random penguin fact.
No, I need cold air now.
Penguins mate for life.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Would you like to mate for life?
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When your home's air conditioning breaks down, you can count on our repairs to work for you for the long haul. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
I'm Rebecca. I was injured in a car accident and hired one of the big TV law firms. They sent me to an injury clinic that I felt just wanted to make money off me. I needed an attorney and doctors who cared about me. I called attorney Glenn Klausman, and he helped me get the best doctors who really helped me. I was extremely pleased with my settlement. He also got me $10,000 for vet bills for my dog that was injured in the accident, and he did that for free. Call attorney Glenn Klausman at 407-917-1718. That's 407-917-1718. Glenn Klausman, Office, Winter Park.
Tools Ace Hardware is your destination for Benjamin Moore paint. They have over 3,500 Benjamin Moore paint colors to choose from. Plus, you can bring in a sample and get a perfect color match to any color you want. And Tools Ace Hardware has everything else you need. Brushes, drop cloths, rollers, paint trays, and more. Tools Ace has 14 convenient locations in Central Florida, or you can shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery, even for paint. Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Night is 2 nights. Come party with us at the Orlando Harley-Davidson Historic Factory just off I-4 across from the mall at Millennia. Starting at 6 p.m., it's Orlando Harley-Davidson Bike Nights. For more details, visit OrlandoHarley.com.
Real Radio 104.1.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, Michigan Chuck here. Hey, I think you should say something to a kid who's misbehaving in the store. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You stupid, listen to your mother. And then A, he listens to his mom, and B, they learn to be scared of strangers.
Or you learn to run for your life. Any one of those 3 options could happen. Take your chance. Live your life. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great end of the work and school week. Thank you for joining or spending part of your day with us. We do truly appreciate it. Jim will be back on Monday. You've got Deb. Our special guest co-host today, Brian Grimes from Johnny's House, XL 106.7. And, of course, our executive producer, the captain of our ship, Jack Bradshaw. And speaking of Jack, he's got the Jackie Sack.
All aboard.
Chugga, chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Nailed it.
Yay!
Got a couple of prizes up for grabs today. The winner gets to pick. It might be a pair of tickets to a petrified forest. opening Friday, October 3rd. Spooky season is creeping in. We've got your tickets to Terror. It's Central Florida's scariest local scream park and haunted experience. Brian, have you been?
I have. I love it.
Isn't it great?
So much fun. I've actually done the behind-the-scenes things where you get to actually be a scare person behind one of the walls.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah, I love it.
A petrified forest, 3 all-new terrifying trails, live entertainment, 2 all-new attractions. It's on Highway 436 in Altamont Springs. Find them online at apetrifiedforest.com. Remember, they open on Friday, October 3rd, 1 week from today. Also in the Jackie Sack, happening the next day, October 4th, the Best of Challenge Chili Edition at the Promenade at Sunset Walk. You will win a pair of tickets, and it's going to showcase the best chili creations from 10 different venues all around the Promenade and Margaritaville Resort, Orlando, and the Encore Reunion Resort at the Encore Resort at Reunion. And that we'll be there. Deb, Jim, Ross, myself will be judges. You get to eat all that chili. You're going to get a pair of tickets to do that. You want any more details on that, you go to sunsetwalk.com. Look for the Best of Challenge. Those are the prizes in the Jackie Sack.
Thank you, Jack. All right, Brian, we've got 1 through 5. Pick a number for the first caller.
Let's see. I did a fancy prize wheel on my computer, so I don't have to actually pick it. I'm going to go with number 3.
Well, look at you, fancy prize wheel guy.
All right, number 3. Here we go. Stacy, you're on.
Hey, Stacy, how's it going?
Hello, let's do it.
All right, you got it. Let's do it, Jack.
It's time for JCS Trivia. Wait, is Colbert off again?
It's in my contract, dude.
Fortunately, this station has listeners that'll do the work just to hear their name on the radio. As if AI wasn't enough of a threat to our jobs. It's time for Brad's Trivia on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, Stacy, you know how we play this game. I am going to make a statement followed by 4 facts. Oh, one of those facts, though, happens to be a lie. Find the lie and you win the prize. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, here we go. On this day in 1949, a groundbreaking ceremony was held for the Hollywood sign in Los Angeles. Here are 3 facts about movies and 1 real lie straight out of La La Land. Number 1, John Heder was paid only $25,000 to play Napoleon Dynamite. Number 2, in Jurassic Park, the sounds the velociraptors make are the same sound tortoises make when having sex. Number 3, while filming The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio chose to devour a raw slab of bison's liver, even though he's a vegetarian. Or number 4, Daniel Craig lost the 2 front teeth while filming a fight scene in Casino Royale. Which one, Stacy, is the lie?
Number 3.
Number 3 is a fact, Stacy. I need you to cluck like a duck.
Ah, quack, quack.
Yeah, thank you, Stacy. Have a great rest of your weekend. Yay. All right, awesome. Brian, who goes next?
Let's see. How about number 1?
Number 1. Who's that, Jack?
That's Danny.
Hey, Danny, how you doing?
I'm doing better now.
All right, well, let's hope you can find the lie and win the prize. Here are your remaining choices. Number 1, John Heder was paid only $25,000 to play Napoleon Dynamite. Number 2, in Jurassic Park, the sounds the velociraptors make are the same sounds tortoises make when having sex. Or number 3, Daniel Craig lost his 2 front teeth while filming a fight scene in Casino Royale.
Let's go number 2, tortoises.
That is actually correct.
Oh.
Danny, I need you to meow like a cat.
Wow.
There you go. Yay! That's one happy kitty. All right, who goes next, Brian?
Let's see. What do we got? 5?
Yeah, that would be 50-50 Sean.
Oh.
And it's a 50-50 choice.
It is a 50-50 choice. How are you, Sean?
I'm good. How you doing, Deborah?
Oh, fat and sassy. Oh, I hope you get this. I really hope you get this, Sean. Here are
Valerie doesn't because she's our next player.
All right, sorry, Valerie. Sorry. All right, here are your 2 remaining choices, 50-50, Sean. Number 1, John Heder was paid only $25,000 to play Napoleon Dynamite. Or number 2, Daniel Craig lost his 2 front teeth while filming a fight scene in Casino Royale.
I think number 1 is the lie.
And you are no longer 50-50. Sean, you won. Yay! Sorry, Valerie. Yeah, so that is, it turns out it's even worse, you guys. Do you know the answer, Brian?
I had heard $10,000.
No, it's worse. He was paid a mere $1,000. How much did the movie gross just in the United States?
$29 million.
Oh, that's good. That's a good guess. I'll go $18 million.
$40 million.
All right.
And he got paid $1,000. Let's hope he had some kind of residual thing worked in with his contract.
No, but you know what he got out of that? A career.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, a couple of other facts about movies that you may not have known about. Congratulations, Sean. Hope you enjoy your prize. Tom Hanks was not paid for Forrest Gump. Instead, he took percentage points.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, brilliant.
How much did that ultimately net him?
$40 million?
Bingo.
Really?
Right. Give yourself a dong, my friend.
Hey, all right.
Bet you don't get to say that on Johnny's house.
I saw a long list of people that turned that movie down. Like, they didn't want to do it, and it fell to Tom Hanks.
Which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it's the one movie that the director, Robert Zemeckis, says he gets asked the most about doing a sequel because everyone wants to know what happens to Little Forrest.
There's a book.
There is.
And it's terrible. You don't want to see the movie.
Really?
Forrest does not keep his money in the book sequel.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I know they were talking about shooting it or whatever, but he said he just didn't think he could really capture that magic again. In other words, he read the book and went, hell no.
Yeah, the book is really bad. What happens to Forrest falls on some hard times.
Big Forrest or Little Forrest?
Big Forrest. He loses all of his Apple money.
Shrimp? Isn't it shrimp money?
Well,
oh, no.
They reinvested the money
into
in Apple.
Right.
And
right.
Lieutenant Dan said he didn't have to work no more.
Oh, he pulled a Wozniak.
Yeah, he lost all. And from what I didn't read the book because I don't read, but I've read like the synopsis. He actually went back to play football because he was broke.
Oh yeah, no, I can't read that.
Yeah, it was
because the first one ended with the feather floating in the air. Yeah,
great story.
Don't take that away from me. And then our last movie note: Leonardo DiCaprio said his role in The Revenant was the hardest performance of his career. Yeah, a raw slab of bison's liver when you're a vegetarian, that's what I call getting into your acting role.
Yeah. That bear scene alone, even though it's acting, that was pretty intense.
I bet. Ugh. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks, Brad, for providing trivia for us, not just today, but for each and every day this week.
Wow, tough getting a Brad day.
It is tough getting a Brad day, but don't worry, Jim will be back to screw it up on Monday. Hope springs anew. All right, so we teased earlier about the alpha generation slang words. We've got some, we're going to see if any one of us in this room.
We're going to bring in, what generation is Jaden?
What year was he born?
He was born in 2005.
Oh.
So he'd be Z? Is he Z?
Z?
That hurt.
He's going to come in next, a little early.
Oh, he is coming in next.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then we're going to talk to Jaden next, and do his 8-bit update. So we'll test him on some of those alpha slang words. We'll do that next here on Real Radio 104.1.
Make Real Radio 104.1 #1 on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The off-ramp's blocked from State Road 408 westbound to John Young Parkway. It's also affecting some lanes on John Young Parkway as well. There's a vehicle fire getting cleared up there on the beach line. Westbound at Innovation Way, the right lane's blocked. There's bumper-to-bumper traffic all over I-4 tonight, so just travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Get ready to join the monsters in the morning for their Halloween brew bus heading to Lake County. Our 2 buses are ready to roll. Saturday, October 25th with stops in Leesburg, Tavares, and Mount Dora. Costumes are not mandatory, but lame. You know, tickets for the bus go on sale Wednesday, October 1st at 10 a.m. Special thanks to M&C Fence, Puddle Jumpers, MCA Transportation, Jersey Mike's, and Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. Get more info at realradio.fm/brew.
Hey, this is Matt Jones. I'm Drew Franklin, and this is NFL Cover Zero. We're just here to try to give you an NFL perspective a little bit different.
Did you see the Colts pretzel? That was my other big takeaway from that game.
What was that? Oh, my. We think NFL coverage should be informative and entertaining. And twice a week, that is exactly what you're going to get. Open up your free iHeartRadio app, search NFL Cover Zero with Matt Jones and Drew Franklin, and listen now.
Divorce is full of booby traps. At TK Law, we know the path, and we can guide you through it with strategy and vision. TK Law, your one firm for life.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
In this edition of the Marketers Report, Corey Marchesotto, Chief Marketing Officer of Elf Beauty, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports, talks about finding the right partners for your brand.
I see brands as antennas, and every antenna sends out a frequency. We call it the ELF signal. So we send out the ELF signal, and what comes back is people who want to be a part of this story. Once you know firmly who you are, you've codified it, and you can put that out into the universe. What happens from there is it begins to attract kindred spirits. Why are we partnered with Billie Jean King? Because she champions equality. Why are we partnering with iHeart? Because we want to advance women in sports.
Women's sports just got louder thanks to Elf and iHeartMedia. As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia can get more people to hear your message than anyone else. We can also get a better response rate for all your marketing. For better results for every budget, visit iHeartAdvertising.com.
Hurricane season is here, Orlando. When storms threaten, stay connected with the station you trust. Before, during, and after the storm, Real Radio 104.1 is your lifeline. Get real-time updates, emergency alerts, and the latest from local officials all in one place. Listen live on air or stream us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Stay safe, stay informed. Eustace Roofing is the official sponsor of iHeart Stormwatch coverage. Eustace Roofing, the real roofers, real craftsmen, real professionals, real experts.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and 0% financing is available. With 3 locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't match. Our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. Stop by one of our 3 area locations or visit greenwaykias.com. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced, expires 10/7/25.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's VIOME.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
When disaster strikes your home or business, you need more than a quick fix. You need a team you can count on. You need Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida. From storm and water damage to fire, smoke, or mold, Paul Davis Restoration is ready 24/7 with the experience and care to get life back on track. They dry, clean, repair, and restore. Fast, professional, and reliable every step of the way. When things go wrong, they do what's right. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of coastal and central Florida.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good day, everyone. This is Evil Eye. I would just like to say hi to whoever was driving the 104.1 van on 448 at 12:23 p.m. this afternoon while I was mowing the farm. It was a wonderful sight. I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Evil Eye. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at Sunset Park in beautiful downtown Mount Dora for the 3rd annual Suds, Pups, and Pints, our annual dog washing event taking place. We're going to have lots of family fun. It is a fundraiser, so the event is absolutely free. You don't have to pay for anything.
And not only that, what a shock for Evil Eye, right? Because, I mean, he's been listening to this station for over 30 years. He is the historian, never misses a day.
He's the archivist.
He's out on the farm, and he looks up, and the Real Radio van drives by. And he said whoever was driving, it was Brandon, also known as Bam, and Bam will also be at Suds, Pups, and Pints tomorrow as well.
Excellent.
So
yeah.
He'll be able to thank him in person.
Exactly. So welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a happy Friday. Jim is off celebrating his anniversary, being bounced around on a cruise ship in the Caribbean. He'll be back on Monday. You've got Deb, Jack, our special guest co-host today, the very fine Brian Grimes from Johnny's House, XL 106.7. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
And now we have a special treat for everybody, including you guys. This is weird. This is very weird. I can tell just by your body language and the way you guys are kind of like, glancing, because this is the first time, is it not, Brian, that you are going to be broadcasting live on the air with your son, Jaden?
He's come on to Johnny's House just for really brief, small not even full segments, just
but the goal there wasn't to embarrass you like it is here, right?
No, we told him he was going to be on the air for the first time ever live on Johnny's House.
I still have that picture. My mouth was wide open.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
Yeah. Our boss,
we all looked that way our first day on the air.
JJ Rice, the Rice Man, came in and told him live on the air that he was going to do overnights that night. So that's when he was been on our show.
So. Very cool.
Well, JJ the Rice Man is listening right now.
Probably, I'm sure.
I believe it.
Yeah. Because we're about to, Jack, we're going to be doing a public service here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little family therapy.
Yeah, with Nepo baby here.
That's me, baby. That's me. Nepotism at its finest.
Well, earlier we were busting your dad's chops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For what?
For what you'd said.
Oh, about Christmas?
No Christmas, no birthday presents.
You told.
I didn't tell lies.
Well, they were.
Oh, okay, wait, here we go. Jack, you and I got some popcorn?
Yeah.
They
got my drink.
Necessarily lies per se.
Were they?
I mean, they were exaggerations.
Kids never do that, Brian.
Yeah.
I mean, I went on my own birthday celebration this year. That was on my own doing.
Right.
But,
of course it was.
But we didn't do anything for my birthday.
We do dinner for your birthday every year.
I don't remember going to dinner this past year.
Yeah, we did.
Where?
I don't remember.
Exactly.
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 I don't know. I don't remember anything.
Oh.
I'm an old man.
Yeah, now you sound like me, but I was on your side. I don't know.
now it's 50-50.
Tables are turning.
The case is looking thin here.
It is.
I'm an old man.
You weren't 50 yet on my birthday, so you can't use the old man card.
I don't recall.
Wait, whoa. What did you just say?
I said he can't use the old man card.
By turning what age was that?
50.
Careful, you.
Yeah, I want to hear it out of the youngin's mouth. What was that again?
It was age 75.
Look me in the eye.
It was age 75. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I see you squirming, and that's a smart move.
Yeah, age 75. Age
Good.
75.
There you go. He is a bright kid.
I know when to back out.
Yeah.
Well, your dad did something right then.
Yeah. I wish I would have known when to back out. Wouldn't even be here right now. There'd be no 8-bit update.
That's radio gold right there, man. Thank you.
Title for the podcast?
Yeah. Wish I knew when to back out.
Exactly. Wish I knew when to back out.
I'll give you that we don't go through the whole,
Well, I didn't realize that, like you said earlier, your wife doesn't like Christmas.
Right, she doesn't. But we don't do the whole, extravaganza of wrapping things and all of that business anymore. You're a grown man now. You're my adult roommate at this point.
Yeah, but we could put up a tree at least.
No, and we wouldn't do that if you were there or you weren't there. We did that all those years because you were younger, because your mom never liked Christmas, ever.
Why?
It's just not her thing. She loves Halloween.
I love Halloween.
We used to put up the tree and make it as ugly as possible. We put his wrestling figures as the John Cena was the Christmas topper one year.
That's every year. Okay, we could flip flop. One year, my mom would make it all fancy and nice with the white tree, and we hated it. And
Stupid
then
pencil tree.
Exactly.
What the hell's a pencil tree?
What is that, dude? And then. The next year, we got to do our own tree, so we just went all out every year.
We made it look like Christmas threw up on it.
Exactly.
And we would do something random on top. We had John Cena as an angel, because he is an angel.
He is
a national treasure.
He is, absolutely.
So we've really
Cena for president.
They've really tapped into the true meaning of Christmas.
They have.
But
they have.
Then, as he got to the point where he's an adult, it's like, well, my wife doesn't want to go through the whole trouble anyway. Now, one year we were, moving, so it didn't always work right, and so now we just don't do the tree at all because we don't care about Christmas like that.
I think the we part only.
I like the Christmas tree. I like doing the Christmas tree.
Well, where you can do a Christmas tree in your apartment when you get it.
Okay, hey, relax, guys. You guys are gonna be kicked out here by the end of this segment. Let's relax, everyone. All right, I'm going to get home, and they're going to be like, all right, here's your slip. Go find an apartment.
So let's talk about your next birthday.
I'm going to Vegas.
You are going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. Me and that man right there.
That's right.
Me, him, and a couple buddies.
Hangover style.
Your next birthday is going to be your 21st, and you and your dad are going to Vegas.
My mom doesn't want to come. I don't know why.
Oh, I do.
I don't.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah, you know why.
And you don't want her to come anyway.
No, she'll put a total damper.
Yeah.
You're going to what club?
She'll cramp our style.
You're going to go look at what?
See, here's the thing, though. I've never really big in clubs. I don't really care for being in a club.
We're just gonna go.
Yeah,
we'll go do.
Is she listening? Because I have a feeling that what you're about to say is mainly for her ears.
No, we don't. I don't do strip clubs myself.
Right.
And so I definitely wouldn't do a Vegas one because that's like jumping from the minor leagues straight into the majors.
0 to 60. Yeah.
Right. No, I'm not doing that.
I only did the Gold Club once in Atlanta back in the early 90s, so I have no frame of reference for what a Vegas strip club would be like.
Yeah, no, I've heard some things. So we're not doing that. But we're a dive bar family. So we'll go to Vegas and hit up some of the cool dive bars that I know about.
Okay, so that'll be the night that you're in the hotel, and then Jaden and his buddies are going to go out and do their thing.
No, he's coming along every step of the way.
You know how happy I was to hear that?
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was weird, but when you were here and we're like, how old are you again? This is so cute. I'm 20 and a half.
Yeah.
No,
I turned 21 in 4 months.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I turned 21 in 4 months, which was a lie. It was like 5 months, but still.
He's rounding up.
But once you get, there's a certain age that you're going to be like, yeah, no, don't worry about it.
So going to
That's
Vegas.
the age right now. All my friends are 21. So every time I go out with them, I'm like, oh, don't worry about my age. I'm 21. Right. So I'm already in that life.
Jaden, when you go to Vegas, that usually means there's going to be some partying. So to you, what's partying like? Like, what do you like to drink?
Oh, you're trying to get me in trouble again.
He doesn't
here.
know yet, Jack,
Yeah,
because
dude,
he doesn't
come
drink.
on, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's trying to get me in trouble.
I can tell you because I've cleaned out some spots in his room, so I can tell you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
What is that found?
what's his poison of choice?
He's partial to Crown.
Oh, any certain flavor or just regular?
Peach or apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peach is pretty solid. I'm not going to lie to you.
Where's he on Yoho Rum?
Well, I don't keep it in the house all that much because I
You need to make money off that
gotta
stuff.
Sell it, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be getting high off your own supply now. Come on. Anyone wants to buy it, by the way, yohorum.com.
My buddies actually love Yoho Rum. It's a hit. So I drank it from my buddies. It's pretty solid.
It's pretty delish. It's pretty delish. Yeah. It's not
Think of
bad.
the props your boy could get if he walked into his buds and went, got some Yoho.
Yeah, no, I can't give it away.
He sells it to my buddy.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course
come on
he
now.
does.
I give it to him for cost.
How old's your buddy?
My buddy's 21. Don't worry. He's of age.
second.
He's
Second.
See, you're trying to get people in trouble today.
No, I just want to know the answers.
Okay,
Jaden,
okay.
Is this your first time meeting Jack?
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
He's ninja level. He's ninja level.
He'll get you when you least expect it.
Exactly.
All
exactly.
I've ever said is I just want you to make smart choices. I don't care about anything
Brian,
else.
he's 21. That's when we don't make smart choices.
Well, I expect life bad choices. That's fine. That's going to happen. I did it. I'm talking about like, when it comes to the safety and the getting home and the getting here. One drink is enough. Once it's one, you Uber.
You don't want that one mistake
That's
that
my big one.
alters the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Or takes it.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
not to put a damper on it, but you know what I'm saying? That guy. So that's all I've ever asked is just
Yeah, you
don't
see
be
that?
dumb.
If you don't go with your dad, you're going to die in Vegas.
Exactly.
So that's why you have to take
He's
it.
my tour guide. He has to go.
Or at least lose an organ.
Yeah.
Or
Kidneys. That's how
you can
lose a
live with
kidney.
one kidney, so.
Absolutely. So
Sounds like he's got a
expect
party
your
plan.
Dad's going to pay for most of it because you're bringing him along?
Oh,
Jack.
No, I haven't even thought about that actually, but I would imagine.
I doubt that.
I really have it. I swear, I really have it. I don't imagine he'd pay. I for most of it, but he'd pay for some of it. Maybe buy me a couple drinks.
How much are you bringing?
I don't carry cash.
Okay. Well, you have a credit card. What's your budget?
It's Vegas.
The fact that he hasn't thought about it means he doesn't need to think about it.
No,
that's his mentality.
Listen,
I'm with you.
if I don't spend more than like $400, I'm happy.
You can't get to Vegas for $400. So,
man,
I've never been.
Are
But
you going to gamble?
Yeah.
Of
course.
Wait, time out. What's your
Blackjack.
game of choice? Blackjack.
I'm doing blackjack. I've been playing blackjack on video games for my whole life. I know how to do the blackjack.
Okay. All right.
now you know you drink for free while you're gaming. So if we go
Shut
to Fremont
up.
Street, you can drink for free.
What?
Yeah. So you need to slow roll the games so you could get the drink.
Oh, for
So
sure.
You've been to Vegas before.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Couple
yeah.
times.
Well, Fremont, so you go down to the old Vegas, where
Vegas.
you can find maybe more agreeable tables.
Yes, lower
lower
bets, and you get drinks for free. And
That's where I really want to go anyways, like Old Town Vegas. That's what I've always heard about, especially from him.
Yeah, Fremont is my favorite part of Vegas. Like the Strip is too fancy. It's cool. You walk it and everything. That's great. See the fancy hotels. But Fremont's my favorite spot. And then we have a couple of like 24-hour-a-day dive bars that we go to. I fell asleep at one of them and woke up after about 20 minutes, and my wife's met some couple that flew in from Ireland, and I'm like, hey, and I took a nap and woke up, and they're like, hey, welcome back. I'm like, hey, let's go. And then we drank till the sun came up. So those are my kind of spots.
Yeah, he's going to take me to like this rock karaoke bar that I'm hyped for, right? That's what it was? Some rock bar?
Yeah. There's a couple of them.
Any shows you want to go to?
I don't even know what shows are in Vegas.
Oh man, so my dream show would be Tool at the Sphere.
Okay.
But right now, I would go see that Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Did you see what's playing at the Sphere?
no.
It's supposed
like
to be
when
mind-blowing.
you're going to be there?
No.
That's worth checking
Oh,
out.
that's
But
bucket list.
aren't those tickets like so expensive?
Hello, look to your left.
It's
You're
your
right. Hey,
birthday.
you want to go to the Sphere for my birthday?
Depends on what's there. And, we could stand right outside the Sphere and look at the pretty lights.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I'd be cool with
Just
that.
as cool.
Yeah,
Just as cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, the good news is that Vegas has been taking it in the shorts for several months. So
Right.
they're now starting to roll out some new discounts. They're really trying to bring the prices down to bring the visitors back.
Yeah.
So really, this is a great time for you guys to be going to Vegas.
And my birthday's in the winter. No one's going to be going during the winter.
It's going to be freezing.
Yeah.
It's in February. No pool parties because the pools aren't open in February.
I'm a January baby. Yeah.
Me and you have the same pain.
Yep, same pain. The struggle is real.
I've never had a pool party, and I live in Florida. Like that's the one party I want to have.
Yeah.
But it's too cold.
My parties were always ruined because the blizzard would come in and parents would be like, yeah, no, we're not driving in this stuff.
Oh, no, I'm from Florida. I don't have to deal with the blizzard.
Yeah, I'm from Green Bay.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Hey,
not like
you already
like
did
the
it
cold.
with the
No, I
50
meant like the
thing.
cold.
All right.
I meant like the cold.
You just stop right now.
Yeah, I got to stop talking.
Okay.
I've never heard that before. It's a Christmas miracle.
You're welcome. Now put up a tree. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to finally get Jaden's 8-bit update on video gaming. So keep it here on the Jim Colbert Show. Real Radio 104.1.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's bumper-to-bumper traffic on I-4 eastbound approaching that Champions Gate area. Westbound on I-4, again through that amusement park area, you're going to run into some slowdowns. The right lane's blocked on the beach line. Westbound approaching Innovation Way. That accident's been cleared up on the ramp from State Road 408 westbound to John Young Parkway. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Time to be a hero. Tell your friends and family about Life Imaging FLA. And look, man, if you have a family member or a friend that you think could benefit from this scan, get them over there because 1 in 3 people in this country will die of heart disease. And in some of those cases, that very first symptom is you drop dead. I mean, there are no symptoms. You literally fall over dead. And that can be avoided, guys, because Life Imaging FLA has this scan that can tell you what's going on with your heart now. Like, you don't have to wait and find out. You can know now. And the cool thing is if you do have some issues, now you've caught that early. You take that information to your primary care doctor, and you got to start building that plan to keep you around for years. The holidays are coming up. You definitely want to spend as many of those as you can. Get over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And while you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection does save lives. Here's how you make your appointment. Couldn't be easier. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and then say the keyword free heart scan. That's it, pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. They will connect you in seconds. Make that appointment, guys, and take control of your long-term health care today. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
iHeartRadio brings you Global Citizen Festival 2025 from New York City at Central Park's Great Lawn. Live performances from Shakira, Cardi B, Tyla, Ira Starr, Mariah the Scientist, Camilo, and many more. All hosted by Hugh Jackman. Join the movement changing the world at GlobalCitizenFestival.com. Tomorrow, hear the entire festival live all day on the free iHeart app's Global Citizen Radio and on Hit Nation at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Buying a house or selling yours? The Nickley Group makes it as easy as ABC. And 1, 2... Oh, and fast, too, because the Nickley Group can get a guaranteed cash offer on your home today. Just visit thenickley.com.
Call Nickley. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty.
Sunset Walk presents the Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at the Promenade. Join the cast of Real Radio 104.1's The Jim Colbert Show as we host the Best of Challenge. 10 venues competing to be crowned Best Chili at Sunset Walk. Participants include Cowboy Chicken, El Jefe Tequilas, and Ford's Garage. VIP tasting tickets on sale now at sunsetwalk.com. Luxury RVs by by Giant Recreation World Winter Garden, spectators and parking are free. Plus, DJ Scotty B, live music from Luck of the Draw, Artisan Market, and Car Show. Best of Challenge Chili Edition, Saturday, October 4th at Sunset Walk.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Riding a Harley-Davidson motorcycle for the first time is something that's hard to describe. Whether it's the first ride that day or the first ride ever, you and your ride have become one. So head to Space Coast Harley-Davidson to find your first bike or your next during the motorized event. Buy a new Harley-Davidson with zero down and choose 0.99 for 36 months or 5.99 for 60 months. Find your freedom at 866-826-9072 or at spacecoastharley.com.
For over 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has been a name in Central Florida that you can certainly count on. If you've been thinking about LASIK or cataract surgery, now is the time to make the call. With 24-month interest-free financing, you don't have to wait to experience life with clear vision. Schedule your consultation today at 407-333-5111 or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute. Trusted, local, life-changing.
To really appreciate the value of International Diamond Center, you need to go back more than 4 decades, when owner Keith LeClaire used to supply diamonds to upscale jewelry stores. He was a trusted source for the most exquisite diamonds and fine jewelry. But then Keith decided to start selling those amazing diamonds straight to the public. He opened IDC and changed the game in jewelry retailing by offering hand-selected, dazzling diamonds at no middleman pricing. Today, IDC dominates the Florida jewelry scene with stores in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, Orlando, Naples, Gainesville, and on the Treasure Coast. This is a powerhouse jeweler with the largest selection of natural diamonds, unbeatable value pricing, a 100% buyback guarantee, all the top names in bridal design, no commission salespeople, and an incredible reputation for honesty and transparency. For those moments that define your love and your relationship, IDC is the go-to place. The first and only official jeweler of the Gators. International Diamond Center. Get locations and learn more at shopidc.com.
Hurricane season is here. Don't wait until leaks start. Get 15% off your new roof during Eustace Roofing Storm Season Sale. Real craftsmen, real experts, real roofers. Schedule your free estimate at eustaceroofing.com.
You're great at protecting your data, but lots of places could still expose you to identity theft. If that happens, LifeLock gives you the U.S.-based restoration agent who will stick by your side from start to finish. Phone calls, filing documentation, preparing insurance claims. Your agent handles it all. In fact, they're so confident restoration is guaranteed or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You have the best outfit, the sharpest resume, even the funniest jokes. But if your breath smells like the food you just ate, that's all people remember. It's not your fault. Bad breath often comes from your gut. And most regular gums and mints, they just cover it up. It's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. It doesn't solve the problem. That's where Zellman's Minty Mouth comes in. Zellman's is not just another mint. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with powerful, delicious mint, but they're also filled with parsley seed oil, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders. Garlic, onions, coffee, even smoker's breath, all handled. With Zellman's, you get the confidence of fresh, clean breath, and it lasts for hours, backed by a love-it-or-your-money-back guarantee. Zellman's is only available online, so go to Zellmans.com. That's Zellmins.com. Use the code RADIO for 15% off your first order. That's Zellmans.com, code RADIO.
Go get it! The new season of the NFL lives on iHeartRadio.
It's blocked! It's scooped up by Will McDonald! That's a jet touchdown!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Tampa Bay!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
A strip sack! A walk recovery!
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
Throws to the end zone. Caught, feed it, touchdown! Chargers!
Search NFL to dive in.
Radio! Radio! 104.1!
The Jim Colbert Show, streaming live on YouTube. Watch us talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Oh, can you smell that? That's the weekend. By the way, never ever sniff a microphone. It's one of the worst mistakes you can ever make in your radio career. Jim will be back on Monday off celebrating his wedding anniversary. You've got Deb Jack, our special guest co-host today, Brian Grimes. Woo-hoo. And his son Jaden was here earlier for a little bit of family therapy. But now let's get back to the real reason why Jaden is here. It's time for the 8-Bit Update.
It's game time on Real Radio. Get ready for the 8-Bit Update. Your quick hit on gaming news, reviews, and a little chaos as Pop tries gaming. The 8-Bit Update with Jaden starts now.
Now, Brian, get ready to be impressed.
Okay.
All right, Jaden, what do you have for us this week?
Well, sadly, no Pop.
No Pop.
Missing the bald man, but Silent Hill F has came out. First Silent Hill in a while. There was supposed to be a Silent Hill a couple years ago. Got canceled just because of like inner working things, contracts. Developer dipped, and the game looks so good. The original Silent Hill that's supposed to come out 2 years ago, it was on the PlayStation Store for like a couple days, and then they nuked it, took it off everywhere. One of the most disappointing canceled games ever.
Was that a movie?
No.
That's what I was just about
Silent
to
Hill?
ask.
Yeah,
Silent Hill started as video games, but I think they have made a couple movies, kind of like the Resident Evil games. You know how they've made movies like it's something like along those lines.
Yeah, they did make one in 2006.
Yeah,
a movie.
I don't think it was that good because I don't think they've made another one since.
Not since we're all sitting here going, hey, did they make that into a movie?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't remember the movie.
Exactly.
It takes place in Japan. I watched a little bit of it so far. I haven't played it yet. It's spooky. If you never played Silent Hill, they don't really jump scare you for the horror. They mess with your brain. The game makes you think, and it's terrifying. It really is. And just the whole ghost Japantown, ancient Japantown, it's terrifying. And it gets scary. But I don't understand Japanese. So,
really?
Yeah, really? What do you mean?
You're surprised by that?
She's throwing the shade right back at you, Bradshaw. Jimmy would have stopped and called you an MFer, and Jaden's like, really? What do you mean? His dad's over here like, that's my boy.
I'm sure there's some parts of it in English, and I'm sure you could make the whole game in English, but everything that I've seen is in Japanese.
Actually, this is the most pop you've ever sounded because Jim once couldn't turn the subtitles off on his TV, so he bought a new TV.
And that TV doesn't have sound now, so I don't know if he's ever going to win, but...
Have you figured out, like, can you change languages in games?
Yeah. There's whole settings for all that. I haven't bought the game yet, so I don't know if I can change it to all English or pieces of it have to be in Japanese. But that's not even the biggest thing I'm excited about. New game, very cool. AAA title, it's always fun to see. But the Wolverine trailer has came out. This game has been announced 4 years ago. 2021 is when we got the first teaser trailer. It is now 2025, and we are just getting the first trailer for the game.
Oh, wow.
It's getting to the point to me where video games are becoming so just high in detail where it takes years and years and years for these to come out. Why even tease them 4 years earlier?
Especially because then when something happens and that game gets leaked.
That's what happened.
See, right? Yeah. And then it ruins all of those 4 years of work. It's almost better not to tease that you're working on it so that you don't have to worry about those... it being released before you're ready.
And no one wants to hear a game is coming out years from now.
No, it's like a movie.
We just took that kick in the nuts on the Grand Theft Auto 6. We're getting ready. When they told us we had to wait a year until 2025, and then it's like, oh, yeah, now it's going to be May of 2026. It's like, come on, man.
Seriously.
I want to play.
It's like, ugh. But I can't get behind announcing these games so early and then them not coming out. Now, like you said, it did get leaked. The Insomniac, the whole company got they got blackmailed essentially. They leaked everything. It was like, hey, you're going to pay us millions of dollars, or else we're going to leak this.
But that's what happens when you tell people 4 years in advance you're working on it. It makes people snoop around.
Yeah, and well, they started snooping around, and then they leaked games that they didn't even announce yet, and all those games have been canceled because of the leaks. So this game almost got canceled. So a part of me is like, oh, at least we're getting it, but 5 years later, so is it really worth it?
Naughty hackers.
I agree. It is worth it, by the way. The game looks phenomenal. Super violent and bloody. I love the
Probably somebody they laid off in all these rounds of layoffs that had access to something. They said, oh, yeah, we'll watch this.
My stapler.
Here's all your stuff.
Anyone find my stapler? It's always the quiet ones, right?
It is.
That you shove in the closet by the bathroom and end up going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I scoured the internet trying to find some Red Dead Redemption stuff for you, Pops, over there.
Oh, yeah, because I'm a Red Dead Redemption fan.
Is that your game, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Red Dead 2, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, how many weeks did we have to talk about Jack looking for virtual blueberries?
All right.
Just settle down.
To make your
one of the challenges.
To make your moonshine, right?
Yeah.
I'm a moonshiner. Man, I make a killing moonshining.
Yeah, I knew it'd get him going.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I still play Red Dead 2 online, although it's gotten to the point where there's not very many people playing anymore, so you don't really run into a lot of people.
Yeah, but I think me and you have beat that story probably about 12 times total.
Oh, yeah. Now, I've played the story mode a ton and beat it so many different times.
Yeah, but I've done it once, and I just don't go back to games once I've done them.
But you could do it different ways and do different things. And and there are things you probably didn't see the first time around.
Yeah.
There's still things I haven't seen the 8th time around. So I think you should play it again. I think it's really worth it.
Can you make it through the campaign without getting tuberculosis?
No.
Damn it.
I know. We've all tried.
And I've held off on that mission as long as you possibly could because you get it in one specific mission. You still can't get past it. You
son of a bitch.
You have to die because it's the prequel to Red Dead, which doesn't have your character in it.
Correct.
So you have no choice but to die.
I mean, you didn't have to die. There could have been right arounds around it. But anyways, that's not even why I'm talking about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your segment.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I knew it was going to happen when I talked about Red Dead Redemption.
But back to me.
No. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Well,
wow.
I don't know how confirmed this is because I don't even know how they're going to get it on that hardware. My Xbox is going to explode when I turn on Red Dead Redemption. The game looks beautiful. There's no way I believe they can make this game look as good as it is and put it on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, you can't.
You just can't.
Jack, aren't you getting excited about playing it again, just hearing the way Jaden's describing it?
I'm thinking, it's one of the games I'd go back to because just visually, it's just so good.
Do you play
on
online?
So many levels.
Jack, you play online?
I have, but I haven't. Not in
you
years.
can join
I
my
haven't logged
posse.
on. I will. Yeah, I can do that.
Let's get a real radio posse going. And let's just go around the West.
Let's do it.
Just watching Jim just try to get and stay on his horse virtually would be worth it.
That would be great for him.
He would love that.
Riding a horse, fishing, hunting.
Eventually, when we get there, I'm going to have Jim play Red Dead Redemption, and I'm going to give him my copy of the game since it's not on Game Pass. He has no excuse. He's going to have the physical disc. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. But he's going to be stuck on that game for like a month.
And then he'll have to come in and to apologize to you, Jack.
A month?
You're right. He's going to be on that game for like a year and a half. It's going to take forever.
He will get so frustrated if he plays online because he will run into people eventually and they'll hog tie him and then, and then they'll shoot him
online.
And then they'll drag him by the horse.
He only deserves it.
His first experience was playing DayZ online or Days. Online, and he would just be getting sniped.
Two seconds.
He's alive, then he's not. He's alive, then he's not. So I think that game. It's just the story. Everything about it is just
it's perfect.
So freaking perfect.
It is a perfect game. Yeah.
And that's the reason I don't give him online games. He won't be able to play them. My favorite video game of all time. I was going to talk about this last week. Cyberpunk. I don't know if you ever played it.
My daughter loves this game, and she made me buy it. She's like, "Dad, you have to play it."
It's phenomenal.
And I've started it. I've just.
It's so slow.
Kind of got out of it.
I'll give you that. It's very slow. It's a lot to learn. It was actually one of the worst games ever on launch.
It was glitchy.
It was horrible. He bought it for me for my 18th Christmas, my last Christmas, going back to the family therapy.
Last time you got a gift.
Damn, what great callback. Your son was raised at the teat of the radio gods.
I probably wrapped it, and there was probably a tree involved.
Hey, now that part is true.
Okay.
But that was the first game I got for my Series X, and I was so disappointed. But over the years, they have updated it, and the game's perfect. It's my favorite video game
Really?
ever. I love it.
See, I could go back to that one. Yeah.
See, but it was in development for about 15 years. It was supposed to be on the 360, then on the new Xbox, and then it finally came out on the newest Xbox. But we finally got some update on Cyberpunk 2. Codenamed Cyberpunk Orion. They had some job offerings over there up in Boston for multiplayer developers. They're trying to make Cyberpunk a multiplayer game, kind of like GTA Online.
Yeah.
They tried to do this in the first Cyberpunk, but again, the game was getting developed for 15 years. They're like, we can't do this. We just have to release the game. That's why it was so bad at first anyways. They just threw it out there. But they've been working very hard on this game. They've made animes about this game. It's super detailed with lore. I cannot wait for the second game. And if I'm able to play the story with my friends, it's going to be the greatest game of all time. I'm saying it right now.
He's going on the record, you guys.
Have either of you played Baldur's Gate?
No.
No, I've heard of it. I haven't played it. No.
I want to play it.
That's also, for me, it was always Bethesda and Rockstar, the two gaming companies that played all the games I like. And then now, Baldur's Gate, my daughter's like, Dad, you have to play this. You have to play this. I played it at 180 hours. I put it in.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is great.
I got to check it out. I know my buddy played it.
It was Game of the Year.
I know.
Last year.
I think it was last year.
Last year.
Yeah, my buddies played it. My brothers played it. I'm one of the only people in my friend group that haven't played it.
It is really damn good.
I can't wait to play it. I've heard great things. I'll play it in like 3 months when I'm finished with the 6 games I'm playing right now.
And since you're still living under Dad's roof, you can play co-op. You both can be in the same game.
He doesn't have enough time, but I would love to if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of free
he's
time.
on 40 radio stations.
I'm not knocking the guy. All right.
He's got his own rum company.
I'm busy paying for the roof that we're under.
Yeah. You know, I'm not
and the
knocking
electricity pumping into that game.
I need the electricity
and the Christmas gifts you're not getting.
Yes, the dreams.
Don't feed the beast.
Yeah.
Don't feed the beast. You're feeding the beast.
I feed him too much.
You know why? He knows how expensive that Vegas trip is going to be.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Keep going, Jack. Keep going.
And
you're on a roll.
$400. That's cute.
Hey, that's Christmas this year. And your birthday.
And your birthday. And next Christmas.
And that's fine. I'll be out of the house by next Christmas.
No Arbor Day for you.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Record that.
Nope. I said knock on wood. I said knock on wood. It doesn't count.
Mark it.
Jack's already marked the time, Jay.
It is 5:35.
Be out of the house by next Christmas.
September 26, 2025.
You just looked up at the heaven like, ain't no way.
Clock is ticking.
Is
I looked at the clock because I'm all right. I'm keeping track already.
Yeah, you are.
32, 33, 34. I'm kidding. I love having him there.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I don't love reminding him to put his laundry away, but I do love having him there.
Right, exactly. Well, he gives you something to do, you know?
I'm like, boy, we got a nice house. Please clean your room.
It's clean. It's a little clean. A little bit.
It's not.
It went from a little clean to a little bit.
I got some shoes and clothes on the floor right now, but in my defense, I went to Publix this morning.
He
then
does
came
work
straight
2
here.
jobs. He does work 2 jobs.
So I be working. I do the laundry at least once a week.
Well, that's good.
He just doesn't put it away.
No, I put it away once a week. I do multiple washes during the week.
At least he washes, right?
He does wash his own laundry. Yeah.
That's good.
That is
glad to hear that.
Yeah, that's a big win right
there. You get
there.
to come back next week.
Cool, and I can make a steak. So
all right, there you have it.
I can live. I can live on my own.
Let's talk about dinner. Do you ever make dinner for your mom and dad?
No. Listen, my mom would never want me to cook in that house.
Yeah, she's a chef, so she likes not by trade, but like she's very good at it.
I don't cook unless these people aren't home. That's the only time you'll see me cook.
These people.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right.
What the hell are we? These people.
My beautiful parents. I only cook when my beautiful parents are not in the house.
These people that are always in my house.
That I pay for.
We were on the cruise, and I know he lived like a king. He had the house to himself.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
How was the house when you got back?
It looked just like it did when we left.
I cleaned that house
Except for
every single
he did cook bacon, and he thinks he cleaned it up, but he didn't.
Right.
It was a good effort.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was a good effort. I cooked bacon twice, so there was double bacon grease everywhere. All right.
Half a pig on the backsplash, but hey, whatever.
It got on the backsplash too. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's the point.
You mean grease pops? What?
Well, no, like I knew it popped over the stove. I didn't know it got on the wall.
Oh, it goes in so many places.
I know it got all over me.
But I'm sure.
First time cooking bacon, I'm getting attacked, and it's like, come on.
Use the microwave.
Your heat was too high.
You got anything else in the world of gaming?
Oh, no, I got carried away with bacon. I'm sorry.
That's
just
a
have to say
red-blooded
one
American
thing.
male right there.
Yeah.
I've been playing Dynasty mode with my buddies on NCAA, and we've been doing post-game press conferences with each other where we ask questions and record them as our coaches. I have a country twang for my coach, and I just wanted to say that because it's so much fun.
You should video those and post them.
You really should. Absolutely. No reason not. So I know you're getting ready to go and watch football tonight.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
And Jaden, you're getting ready to go play a video game.
Yes.
Which one?
NCAA. I got a post press conference to do. I'm playing my rival, the Akron Zips. I got
You can't do the post press conference unless you play the actual game.
Duh. Obviously.
Yeah.
He's got a press conference to get to, people.
Yeah.
So put your hands together for Jaden with his 8-bit update.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo. As always, thank you. That was awesome. Do you guys feel a little bit better about your relationship now?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's my best friend at the end of the day.
Good.
We'll be real for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
What about the other brother?
He's also my best friend.
All right.
Good. Don't feed the beast.
Who do you think is your dad's favorite?
Me.
If you ask my wife, she'd say that.
If you ask our old blind dog, she'd say that.
All right, I'm going to save you guys from getting into any more trouble by mentioning that we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do You Heard It Here First and talk about a former Brevard teacher who has been banned from volunteering. UCF, no surprise here, considered one of the state's best. We'll give you the actual number. And the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball Tour is coming to Florida. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First. So keep it on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Friday, we are going to be expecting the return of scattered afternoon showers and storms. Not everyone will see the rain. We'll be expecting about a 40 to 50% chance, but do plan for some heavy downpours and frequent lightning and maybe even some pockets of gusty winds along the way. Temperatures will warm their way into the low 90s, but as we head into the weekend, we will be expecting some coastal gusty showers and a few thunderstorms, otherwise looking drier for next week. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Your local Staples has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. And right now at Staples, save up to $125 off your print order. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Ends 11/1. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for Paul Davis Restoration. Look, man, when disaster strikes your home or business and you need more than just a quick fix, you need that team that can do it right for you every single time. That's Paul Davis Restoration. From storm to water damage, fire, smoke, mold, these guys are ready 24/7 every day to get your life back on track. They will dry it up, clean it up, repair it, restore it, fast, professionally, every step of the way. Call Paul Davis Restoration, serving all of Central Florida at 407-629-6700. When things go wrong, Paul Davis does what's right.
Get ready to crank it up. Oktoberfest is taking over Orlando Harley-Davidson October 16th through the 19th. 4 days of nonstop action, daily entertainment, live music, and kicking it off with a free hog roast. You can cool off at the Bikini Bike Wash, vendors throughout the parking lot, and roll into the largest new and pre-owned inventory in the state of Florida. The music's loud, the food is hot, the drinks are cold, and the throttle is wide open. Get all the details at OrlandoHarley.com. We'll see you at Hogtoberfest 2025, October 16th through the 19th, right off I-4. We're ready. Are you?
Virginia's equestrian spirit soars higher than the fences you jump and runs deeper than the trails you ride. Find your perfect rhythm at premier venues where world-class competition unfolds against beautiful vistas. Celebrate our state's rich legacy of champions and join a community that shares your passion. Come ride in Virginia, a place with unbridled possibilities. Learn more at unbridledvirginia.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Stay high on life. Not on the road. Driving high will get you a DUI, and it could mean costly deductibles, higher insurance rates, jail time, and potentially your life. Don't put yourself and fellow drivers at risk.
A message from the Florida Department of Transportation.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us. And we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone, pound 529, or visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer from the comfort of your own home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
It's the final days of the summer sales event at Greenway Kia. Every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP, and when you trade in your vehicle, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete to buy it, meaning you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. And our friendly, non-commissioned sales team is here to guide you, never pressure you. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Example stock number TG007443. Negative equity refinanced expires 10/7/25.
Look, your body's unique, so why settle for a one-size-fits-all wellness plan? That's where Viome comes in. Viome uses advanced science to analyze your gut biome with a simple at-home test, so you know exactly what foods and supplements are right for you, all based on real data from your own body. And you know what? That's science you can trust. Go to Viome.com now and use promo code THRIVE to save $50 on your full body intelligence test. That's VIOME.com, promo code THRIVE to save $50.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit OneFirmForLife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead, so we will look ahead on Real Radio. Well, it's the weekend, and tomorrow you can catch the folks from Real Radio's Jim Colbert Show, at least 3 of us, at Suds, Pups, and Pints. It's a free event. It's tomorrow afternoon in Mount Dora, and if you want the details, just log on to our website, realradio.fm/dogwash. And if you want to some help planning your family's future, visit onefirmforlife.com. That's TK Law. They can help you like they help me, and Ray is just a great guy. It's onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, just want to give you a shout out, Sister Deb. Great job this week. Holding it down. Got to be a lot of extra work, I know, especially going into the event, Suds, Pubs, and Pints this weekend. Jack, you always crush it, bro. And like I said, just pay respects. Love the show. And you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy. Can't make it over. Duty calls.
Sorry to hear that, Ohana, but we hope you have a great weekend. And we do hope that you can join us tomorrow afternoon. Beautiful Sunset Park in downtown Mount Dora starting at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for Suds, Pups, and Pints, especially those who want to compete in the Jim Colbert Show lookalike contest. Ask that you be there at 3 because Ross is going to start that competition right off rip. You're going to get some prizes. Jack may have a little something extra special for you, but we will not ask you to wash any dogs. That'll be left to Jack, myself, and Ross.
Unless you want to.
Unless you want to. Absolutely. We're not going to stop you from doing that. Welcome back. Jim will be back on Monday. You've got Deb, Jack, and we've got just a few more minutes left with our fabulous guest co-host, Brian Grimes from Johnny's House, XL 106.7, getting ready to go watch some football.
Yes, I wish Jim would go out more often. Just come out and hang out with you guys.
No, we don't, actually. Yeah, no, we don't.
Well, next time you take off, then we can have Ryan in when Jim is here.
That would be great.
Boys night out.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a good time.
We should trade Jim down to the mornings on XL. Let him do it.
Oh, they're not ready for that.
Buddy.
No, they're not ready for that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even suggest that. All right, let's go ahead and do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
A former Brevard teacher who was ousted for using a student's chosen name without parental consent is now banned from volunteering at her former school district. Melissa Calhoun was cleared by the Department of Education to return to teaching on probation in July. Despite that, the district refused to rehire her. Brevard Public Schools did not respond to Florida Today's request for comment. In other education news, the University of Central Florida is considered one of the state's best, no surprise. U.S. News and World Report released its annual ranking of the best schools in the country this week. UCF is ranked what in Florida, do you guys believe?
Best school in 2.
Yeah, I was going to say 2.
It's actually 6th.
Oh.
And 117th nationally. The University of Florida is first in the state and ranks 30th nationally. Florida State University ranks 2nd in Florida and 51st nationally. Overall, Princeton University ranks 1st. And then finally, iHeartRadio's Jingle Ball is coming to Miami. The iconic holiday music event will feature various artists and more. In other words, I wasn't even going to attempt to try to figure out how to pronounce the artist names. This year,
That's Brian. He knows all that,
yeah, exactly.
that crap.
I'd have to look it up.
Fied, F-I-E-D.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah.
This year, the tour will stop at the Kaseya Center on December 20th. Tickets go on sale to the general public next Friday. And you heard it here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
One more bit of news, Deb. I know earlier you announced that Sinclair Broadcasting has ended their boycott on Jimmy Kimmel. Nexstar also has ended theirs.
Excellent. That's good news, Jack. I hadn't seen that. So you should be able to see Jimmy Kimmel on all stations across the country if you so choose. We have a lot of people we want to thank. First and foremost, once again, Brian Grimes from Johnny's House for co-hosting with us. Corona Cigar Company, Fayez Cara, the restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly. In case you missed his reviews, you can find his podcast at The Jim Colbert Show. Also want to thank Brad for trivia. Jaden with his 8-bit update. Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat. And then last but never least, especially this week, I want to thank everyone who donated something to our silent auction for Suds, Pups, and Pints. We really hope to see you there tomorrow. Raise a lot of money for the Humane Society of Lake County. Jack, what about our question of the day?
If you were halfway to work and forgot your cell phone,
Like
would you
Jack.
go back home? What percentage said yes?
52%.
83% said
wow.
yes. Yeah.
It just goes to show it's our wallet, it's our access to work, it's everything else. So I definitely want to say thanks to Candace and Sam for running our YouTube chat. A lot of people shouting out Candace and Sam today on the texting service.
They do a great job.
They do a great job. And I think Candace is going to be there tomorrow at Suds, Pups, and Pints.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
exactly. That's awesome because we missed her at the poker tournament. Brian, hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me again.
You got it. Like I said, Jim will be back on Monday. We'll have more of the mayhem on the Jim Colbert Show. We hope to see you here at 3 o'clock. Until then, after us, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan, and then
the Orlando Shine Show, and then What the Hell is Angel listening to tonight?
And then over the weekend,
Sunday morning, we have Captain's Log Radio, an hour of Yacht Rock at 8. And then we also have, real quick, Sunday morning coming down Joseph Martin's at noon. Tampa Bay Bucks football kicks off. They're taking on the Eagles. That's the pregame. That is not on TV locally.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a local blackout. So if you want to hear the Bucks game, it's on Real Radio this Sunday.
Oh, and maybe you'll be able to hear Jack and Ray and the rest of the crew on the Bucks bus cheer at that game. We'll see you on Monday for more fun. So over the weekend, keep it here on Real Radio 104.1 and have a great weekend. Bye.
Hey, my little darling baby.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Scattered showers are passing through. I-95's wet in some areas by the East Coast. On I-4, it's bumper-to-bumper traffic eastbound approaching that Champions Gate area. Stop and go westbound on I-4 again through that amusement park area. On the beach line westbound at Innovation Way, there's a crash getting cleared up. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart.
Guys, here in Central Florida, it is vital that your AC works perfectly for you every single time, and you're seeing the ride here. It's back and forth, and that's why you need a company that really knows what they're doing here in this state. That is Mills Air, 30-plus years of experience in Central Florida, keeping you nice and cool or warm when need be. Their techs are awesome. They know these brands inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. And even better, they're Carrier factory-authorized dealers. That could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand-new Carrier unit. You could always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. These guys are awesome. Call today and schedule that appointment. It's time